Live for my birthday, July 20th, 2021. Do 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 do.
I want a girl who will mine for her diamonds. I want a girl who can sort a chest. I want a girl with shears that cut and swords that burn through zombie flesh. I want a girl who knows world generation, who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's modding her community. She's flying through the air. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. I want a girl who logs in early. I want a girl who plays till late. I want a girl with unobstructed creativity who uses a tripwire to ruin your day. With shulker boxes organized and lustrous in a tone that will torch you like desert grass. Who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Whose shields is emblazoned. I want a girl with good enchantments. On some server we will meet incidentally. We'll start to talk as we shoot skeletons. She wants a spawn with biome convenience. She wants a spawn that's in good repair. She's changing her end from wither to dragon. She's trading her archery for a trident that's self-repairing. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Light screen felt is hanging from the wall. We stocked up on all the alcohol. Gonna get streaming for folks. I'll play games before I tell a bunch of jokes. The green screen dress to celebrate St. Pat. The green screen dress, the chroma keys like that. The green dress, oh let's lift a brew. Toast the green screen dress, cheers to neon hue, neon hue.
Mining game where we can swing some pits. Let's strike diamonds, attach them to some sticks. Folks ain't here for singing, they wanna watch us play. Let's give them all a show for St. Patty's Day.
The green screen dress to celebrate St. Pat. The green screen dress, the chroma keys like that. The green dress, oh let's lift a brew. Toast the green screen dress, cheers to neon hue, neon hue.
You say howdy, y'all. All three chats are waiting for your draw.
Can I get set up, dear? Fighting OBS will initiate inebriation. aspiration. Cheers your green screen dress. The green screen dress to celebrate St. Pat. The green screen dress. Your chroma keys like that. The green dress. Oh, let's lift a brew. Toast the green screen dress. Cheers to neon you. Neon you. The green screen dress. The green screen dress. Neon you. The green screen dress. The green screen dress. The green screen dress. The green screen dress. Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. I've got the treatises by Kant, anything I want. Janet brought the chalk, are you listening or not? Writing on the board, your morals are quite poor. We deserve the good place, you just gotta pass this course now. Assume it feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Tell me feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Writing up my treatise, drinking almond sweets. Think I love my soulmate.
She loves margaritas. My life is a quandary.
We should do her
Laundry. We got some camaraderie, unlike chasing into honey.
Tummy feels kind of crummy.
You should probably study. Tummy feels kind of crummy. You should probably study.
Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna
Take my course just to save your soul. Try to get ethical. Mother forking shirt balls. Spent my whole life living like a bad Janet jerkwad. Cheaty's got a habit, teleology and Kierkegaard. Writing down Plato in my nightmarish clown. But
I can't kiss and I'm truly bad. He can kiss my ass, I'm a full trash bag. Hope I can ace this course and save my soul. I'm gonna
try to get ethical.
You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna
Try to get ethical.
You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna
Try to get ethical.
Bulus. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but
The storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how'd it get so late? Lay your head down and dream.
Lay your head down and
Lay your head down and dream.
lay your head down and
Just let your mind float downstream, sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream.
Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the kind birthday wishes that are already rolling in. Also, I should acknowledge that we already got our first tip of the stream from Sierra Gonzalez, who says, Happy B-Day, Joe. Greetings from Boiling Hot Spain. Well, greetings to Boiling Hot Spain. I hope you get a break from that. We are 15 away from the next face camera expansion. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, just so you know, the camera gets bigger every time we hit a tip and milestone. You might see this little thing up in the upper right there. It says guest via phone, Badger Spanner. Badger Spanner, can you say howdy?
Howdy! How you guys doing? Happy birthday, Joe!
Thank you. I think I might need to turn you down just a little bit. I'm looking at the levels. Right. No, it's fine. I'm glad that you're enthusiastic. I love it. I love the enthusiasm, but yeah, I don't want to blow out anybody's headphones there. Okay. Go ahead and talk again. We probably should have got levels first.
Here is my level. This is how I speak in a normal tone.
Yay! What a delightful normal tone. Some of y'all might have been here last year for my 34th birthday stream. This is my 35th. I haven't streamed on my birthday 35 times. This is my stream and celebration of my 35th birthday. But last year we had a bunch of audio issues. Badger is an actual audio engineer and helped me troubleshoot them. And I was like, for good luck, this year you should be here from minute one instead of like having me frantically call you.
Just scare away those kind of gremlins.
Yeah. The audio issues fear engineers like Badger Spanner. Badger Spanner was also the singer in the Good Place Road song that we played earlier, doing the voice of Eleanor, the I lied, shrimp fly, mother forking shirt balls. So, yeah, you did a great job on that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. So, we are here to hang out and chill for about 3 hours. Now, I also need to record an episode of Hermitcraft. Some of y'all might have seen my Hermitcraft episodes on YouTube and think, like, why not have more of those? And you know what? I encourage that sort of inquisitive nature in general, but also, like, I need to do the work to actually get that done. The thing is, I've got a bunch of footage for my next episode, but it's all over the map. And I was like, what kind of through line could I create to unify me going to visit the TEG and me going to sign up for NWC and all the No Wings Club for any of you there? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, a lot of people saying happy birthday. Also, happy Brit Day, apparently because they noticed you're British, Badger.
Oh, yeah. Clever.
Yeah. So good unintentional spelling puns there. Folks in the chats. We do have 3 chats going. We've got a live event chat on my Discord where I see that Mahi's 0 and Sammy and Drubaka, Gracefender, NJ, Kindleus, Orange Stickman, and Dahlia are hanging out. Also, Ray McKay, thank you, who says, love to you from Calgary. Hope things are well in Calgary there for you, Ray McKay. Meanwhile, Cameron is rolling in with a tip for 20, who says, happy birthday, Grow Hills. You know what? I don't mind if I do. I've got my vase cam back, but you can barely see it right now, so let's go ahead and say, howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. The way this works is every time we hit a $20 tip in milestone, the camera gets bigger. It's a real simple method for keeping track of tips. Also, we just got another 10 from Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly, who says, happy birthday, and thanks to you all so much for the wonderful content. Thank you. That's going to put us 5 away from the next face camera expansion. Yeah, Badger's birthday is also later this week. Badger's going to be doing a charity stream for 9 hours. Is that correct, Badger?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, for Action for Emmy, who are a charity close to my heart.
Yeah, if I pull up, that's actionforme.org.uk is the correct one, right? I'm going to post a link. If anybody's curious, I always encourage people, hey, when we got a charity stream later this week, you take a few days, you look into the organization, you make sure that, like, honestly, like, I don't want to promote anything that I don't know is legit, but I also want to give everybody a chance to look into it themselves, make good decisions, Always be nervous if somebody's just like, trust me, just throw money at this. Like,
I mean, personally, I have used their services and they've been brilliant for me. So it's just paying that back for them.
Could you talk a little bit about what those services are, and for anybody who doesn't know what ME stands for, what that is?
Well, ME is an illness called myalgic encephalomyelitis, which is also known as chronic fatigue syndrome, but they're not really the same. And basically, I was diagnosed 9 years ago. and there wasn't really much on the internet about treatments or which doctors to see or what kind of government help you were entitled to as well. And I found Actions for ME, and they had a really, really good website on step by step of how to claim benefits and things like that, and which doctors to ask for certain things and stuff like that. And they have been wonderful. Like, I genuinely wouldn't be here without them.
It's wonderful that you can find ways to give back to an organization that has helped you. And
Exactly.
so, and you said you're doing 9-hour stream, and it was 9 years ago you were diagnosed. That's not
it's
a coincidence,
1 hour
right?
for each year. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope folks will check out that stream on Friday. That's going to be starting at, you said, what time?
6 p.m. BST.
So that's noon Central Time. That's going to be at twitch.tv/BadgerSpanner. I'm going to post that in both chats here. So if folks want to see Badger streaming on Friday for charity, and I'm going to be... I've signed up to hang out with you during that, although I don't know which times you're actually going to need me yet.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to put you on the spot about that now. We did get some more tips. Easy Peasy Tips 5, who says, happy birthday. I'm guessing it's Hep birth. I think that's happy birthday. I don't know. I'm not like cool young person anymore. I'm 35. I'm middle-aged, so I don't get to have the cool kid slang. But anyway, here we go. It's time to expand. And also, Michael Ruocchio tips another 5, who says, happy birthday, Joe. Thank you, Michael. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. We also have a tip via PayPal here from Mr. Hardluck for 50. Okay, so let's see. 15 gets us one expansion. 35 gets us the second one. And then 45, 50. So then we're 5 away from the one after that. So let's go ahead and process both of those. Here we go. Expand. And when your luck is hard, the camera will expand. I don't know. But Mr. Hardluck says, Feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños a Joe Hills, feliz cumpleaños a ti, y muchas más. So thank you very much for that, Mr. Hardluck. Then from Eileen the Witch, we've got NOK, which is Norwegian kroner 250, which comes out to 28 US abacus beads. So let's see, there's 5, there's 20, and there's 3. So, you all have seen that money go straight to my head. But with this face camera expansion, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Jost. Bum 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 bum. I should just let you do all the singing. That's a much better idea. Oh man, yeah, we didn't really like plan a lot of delegation or division of labor. Okay, but that's actually 2 face camera expansions that Aline just paid for. So here we go. Here's numero dos, expand, Jost. And you can see the flowers there. Dropping that down to 80%. Stephen Erdman tips 14, sorry. So let's see, this is 7, and then another 7. Boom. Putting us 3 away from the next face camera expansion, who says, hey, Joe, I followed you for over a year now, empathized with your struggles, and celebrated your wins. I'm glad you are prevailing and happy. You're doing it. Keep adventuring, and thank you. Thank you for the kind words, Stephen Erdman, and thank you for the tip. Anybody is, like, on the Twitch is like, what? I don't know where to tip. I understand. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I think we have another PayPal tip that just rolled in as well here from Paige, who says, happy birthday, Joe. I hope you have an amazing day. And here, this is a visual representation. Paige just tipped 100. So that's...
Oh, dang.
Boom. 100 beads on the abacus. Clickety-clack. That's 5 face camera expansions. So here we go. Numero uno. Expand, Joe. Do. So that drops us down to 70%. Numero dos. It's Tony Stark face, but gross. I don't know. Do. It grows. 60%. We got 3 more face camera expansions to go, thanks to Paige. So thank you again, Paige, for that. Expand Jost. Do. T. Joe Eckhillsberg is in the house, lowering that Joe opacity down to 50. Numero cuatro. It's time to grow, Joe. Do. And then lowering that Joe opacity down to 42%. Boom. number cinco, or numero cinco, it's time to not shrink, Joe? Lowering that down now to 32%. Alrighty, and
behold the eye of Joe, Ron.
yeah, you got one of them rings. I'll find it. Yeah, if there was a Hobbit, I'll find it. I don't know. I didn't think this through. Badger, rewind it. We got a tip for 20 from Addie. Hey, Addie, I thought you weren't going to make it, so I'm glad you did. Who says, I snuck out of work for a little bit. Happy birthday, but actually this time. Well, thank you, Addie. But also, please don't get fired, because I appreciate your support and don't want you to ruin your life for my birthday. So here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Do. Okay. And we're going to lower that opacity now to 24%. Hey, if you want to show Doc how it's done, feel free to log into the camera account real quick. Okay, we also got another tip from Incredimike. Ooh, we're going to play some Minecraft at some point, folks. Incredimike rolling in with 35. So let's see, 3, 23, 33, boom, 35. Putting us 8 away from the next face camera expansion after these two, who says, what kind of music is a birthday balloon afraid of? What do you think, Badger?
I don't know.
Pop music.
Oh, no.
I feel like my pop filter didn't do its job there. Yeah, that was... Okay, so either way, that brings us down to 24% for the first one, and then happy birthday from Incredimike and Taffle. Well, thank you to both of y'all, Incredimike and Taffle. Then we're going to expand again, bringing us down to 20. And... Okay, I'm seeing more alerts. I also need to go to bed before Tango left the game. Okay, great, Tango. I thought you needed to come steal my cobble, but whatever. Okay. How did I lose so many hearts? It's fine.
Oh, wow, yeah, you did.
Yeah. It's all these
Flinging
ender pearls.
yourself into the ground.
Yeah, it turns out
again.
the ground hurts if you fling yourself into it over and over again. Who knew? Okay.
I think it's because you don't have, feather falling on.
Yeah.
You're so used to being able to just fling yourself around. But early game, you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
That's
right.
a thing.
We just got 5 more from Alex, who says, no Minecraft, only Joe appreciation. Thank you, Alex. That puts us $3 away from the next face camera expansion, which I'm pretty sure we're going to hit because Mr. Lance just rolled in writing, happy birthday, buy yourself something nice, or don't. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. And the amount of money that is apparently now mine, thanks to Mr. Lance, is 200. So if you look at the abacus here, oh wait, you can't. The camera is basically messed up. But boom, that's 1 full flip. 2 full flips. But as dramatic as that was, we need to actually keep track of these. So, because like we're getting close to the Beetlejuice, and I'm not sure where the spillover point is. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do these. Let's see. Okay, so we'll do the first $3, and then we'll expand Jost. Do. And then we will lower the opacity back down to 16%. I think that's, yeah, there's my eye. Okay. So that was the first $3, and then
Joe Hill's troubles.
Yeah, Joe Hill's problems. $23 gets us to our next expansion. So here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Dang it. OBS. Okay. Don't worry. Once we get to the Beetlejuice, the face camera expansions will switch to $50, and then we'll have time to play Minecraft and record. I need to record an episode. This is an actual thing that has to happen today, so that I can enjoy my evening. So
Suffering from success.
Yeah. Here we go. So that next one, expand Jost. 9%. Then we're going to grow. Actually, I should be a soccer announcer. Goal Hills. That brings us down to 6%. Another 20 is gonna bring us down. Grow Hills. To 3%. Then the next 20. Well, we got a song for that. Badger, you might not be able to hear it. but it starts with webcam expander.
Dear live stream viewers, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off-color optics from a broken cam, and some other child just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander. Webcam expander.
Expander. Webcam expander. Alrighty. So, we processed the first $83 of that tip. Okay. So, to clarify things, we're gonna move this over. Okay, so 83 and then another 50 is gonna bring us to 133. So here we go. It's time to expand the Beetlejuice. So, howdy y'all, Beetlejuice here. Expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, you know. We're on $50 milestones now, because I'm the Beetlejuice, and, hey, I'm worth it. So, boom, we're going to take another 50 there. That's going to bring us up to 188. So, here we go. Beetlejuice grows. Do-do-do-do. You see those flowers there? They never look better. Yeah, it's pretty great. So, we're going to drop that back. Boom. There we go. That's a reasonably sized Beetlejuice there. And, so what did I say? 183, that means we are 17 toward the next 50 milestone. So thank you very much again to Chris Lance for that very, very generous tip.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And then we got Victoria rolling in with 15. Boom. That is gonna be... Boom. That's gonna put us, I guess, 18 away from the next phase camera expansion. So thank you, Victoria, as well. Everybody's... Thank you so much, everyone, for all the birthday wishes. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So, alrighty. So, now, Badger, we gotta kind of talk about the structure for the episode we're about to record.
Okay. Yeah.
You feeling ready?
I'm ready. Hit me.
Okay. So I feel like some of the episodes that I do for my birthday. Oh wait, we gotta say hi to Graham. You know what? We'll just leave it misspelled. It's fine. Oh, well.
I love how chat can't even actually see.
Oh, yeah, chat can't see how I misspelled it. We'll just save...
Can't see. Maybe is it Giran?
We'll just save that mystery for later. It's fine. Yeah. It's Grian is like my gran. Okay, wow, yeah, there's a lot of ways I could get really morbid. So anyway, what I was gonna say for the episode we gotta record, I wanted to structure the frame of the episode being like, hey, let's talk about kind of how sometimes you hit a birthday and you're like, wow, I feel like I learned a lot this last year. I've really changed or grown or done a lot. And that is not the case this year. Like, this whole year has just been about surviving a very tumultuous time. And I think it is...
Surviving, not thriving. Now it is time to thrive.
Well, yeah. Hopefully soon. But, you know, it's one of those things like... I mean, well, I really won't feel like I'm across the finish line until my kid's vaccinated on this, you know? Like, even though a lot of Americans are vaccinated, children under 12 can't be yet, you know? And so... I see you are posting a link to my Twitch channel on Twitch. What is the...
Oh,
what is
sorry. Wrong
Were you
link.
trying to put the PayPal link? I'll put it.
Yep.
I'm like, huh.
Twitch.tv / here.
Yeah, okay. Well, somebody who says they only have Twitch bits, that's fine. Just same for somebody who wants to sign a contract with Amazon. Like, that's totally fine. That's not for me. I'm never gonna be like, how come I didn't get those bits? It's like, because I had decided I didn't need them. Okay, where were we? Minecraft life. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to this voice. So so that we can kind of figure out. Room 219B says, "Thanks for the channeling, Badger. I'll have to check this guy out." Yeah, thanks for the shout out, Badger. Okay, so there's an angle here of like, you can go back and watch some of my old birthday episodes to really see like the points in my life where I feel like, wow, I turned a corner this year. And this isn't one of those years. This year, I've just been trying to walk straight ahead, but the wind has been in my face the whole time. And it's not a uniquely me experience. It's everybody dealing with this pandemic. And I don't know, maybe there are some things that I learned or some ways that I grew. And I feel like we can kind of maybe talk through that. People in the chat, some of them are arguing with me already. Stephen Erdman says, I don't agree with you. You came a long way in a year.
I agree, actually. You did. And you have.
Okay, well, I'm not fishing for compliments here. Like,
I mean, you've done pretty well going full time, and that has suited you well.
Well, but I mean, I feel like that's not like something about me that's grown. I feel like I was ready to go full time 4 years ago, but I couldn't because of my family situation. Like, I'm not looking. Nothing. There's nothing I did in the last year where I'm like, wow, I would have blown this up if I did this 4 years ago. Like, from a personal growth standpoint, I feel like I was ready to do this a while ago. I don't know.
You've definitely come a long way. But if you don't feel that, then fair enough. But we do. We see it.
Well, I mean, but like that's what I'm saying though. Could you give me an example of how you feel like I've came a long way?
It's just a general thing. Like you're still here. You're still doing well. Like you're not having to work full days and be utterly exhausted every time you stream.
Yeah, no.
We're exhausted by different things now.
Yeah, I'm exhausted by the pandemic. No, but I guess what I'm saying though is like those are things about my environment that changed. I don't feel like that's a personal growth.
Yeah, I see that.
Thing. Like,
It's Chug says your hair's grown.
My hair has grown. Yeah, my hair's come a long way. That's true. These flowers weren't here last year. I've gotten better at props. That's something. Yeah. Cranberry Pie says you've gotten better at setting boundaries for yourself. That's probably true. I think that that's fair. It's allowed me to be more focused.
Yeah, definitely.
Stephen Erdman says you were a nutcase after your divorce. Yeah, I would argue that I have recovered from that well on the whole, but like the thing is that wasn't something like there's a difference between saying to somebody like, hey, you did a great job recovering from this traumatic thing that happened to you last year versus like you've grown a lot. I feel like I was clawing back this.
I mean, to be fair, you did have a massive distraction whilst you were recovering from that.
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying, though, is I felt like that was me trying to get back to where I already was.
Mm-hmm.
Cranberry Pie says recovering from a tragic thing is growth. It might be growth, but it doesn't feel like progress, if that makes sense. I don't know.
I feel like progress.
Because, like, I think that there's this idea that, like, oh, well, you'll be a better artist if you suffer, but I don't think people should have to suffer. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm more empathetic in some ways as a result of that experience, but, like, I don't think I was a bad person before that experience was incapable of expressing empathy in any way. I'm just able to empathize with a particular type of trauma better.
Yeah, definitely.
So, what is my face cam? It's this. Hi. I also have a vase cam. Where's the vase? See? These are real flowers. These are not CG. I got them at Costco. Because you can get a lot more flowers a lot cheaper there than at the grocery store. They
look very trippy in this. It looks good.
I love them. They're great.
I love the fact that there's something green in the middle of it and you just can't see that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some green in there. Like, I tried to pick flowers that would look good on camera. That was important to me. When I was doing this.
Well, they look great.
Really should have arranged them slightly better. Oops, snapped that one.
Womp.
It's, you know what, we're just gonna hands off. Okay. Is Tango back yet? He's gonna need that copper eventually. Or not copper, cobble.
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 Quabble.
Quabble. I have no quabble with you, sir. Okay, so yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying that I'm not proud of myself for recovering from the difficulties that I've had to deal with the divorce and becoming a single parent and stuff. But like, when I think about growth as a person,
I would say like growth as in your work. You've been able to delegate collaborations with friends and people more than you would have before.
Well, that was mostly a budget thing. I was always willing to have people work for me. I just couldn't.
No, I also mean hermits and stuff like that. Like, before you were quite like lonely because there weren't many people you had like you were able to actually schedule into.
Yeah, and like I think my work is better as a result of my circumstances improving, but like it's not that I became a better artist. If 4 years ago I had this schedule, I would have had more collaborations 4 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, I mean, but you're as strong as each other as well in that way.
I'm not sure I know what that means.
Well, you bounce ideas off of each other, and a little bit of you goes into something else, a little bit of them goes into something you make, and I think that really helps in places like this.
Oh yeah, I agree with you, and I guess what I'm saying though is like when I look back at like ways that I've personally grown in the last year, I don't consider doing more collaborations a reflection on my character or my personality changing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that like I finally got the free time that I've wanted for a decade.
That makes sense too.
You know what I mean? Like I knew when I started on Hermitcraft I wanted to record with people all the time, but I had a kid and then I couldn't, you know?
Yeah.
And so it wasn't like a revelation like, oh, hanging out with people is fun. I thought hanging out with people was bad before. Like, no, because there are some people though who are just like, I'm a lone wolf and I don't need other people. And then they learn they do need other people and they do better work. But like, I knew I needed other people. My day job stopped me from spending time with them, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. But, I mean, you are essentially a different person from the time before that. You have changed.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't change, then you wouldn't be a particularly good person. Because you find that people who don't sit there and go, oh, 10 years ago, I was someone different, and yeah, I'm not great with what I was, but hey, this is how much I've changed in these years, and I'm proud of where I've got to now. And in 10 years ago, you'll sit there and go, oh, yeah, I was proud of myself then, but hey, I'm even more now. And I find that the people who don't have those reflections don't tend to be very nice people.
No, that makes sense. While I think about that, let me read a few things that the Discord chat is saying. Drew Baca says, Joe moving the goalposts, denying his own personal growth is very on brand. That's probably true. Mahi0 says, you managed multiple mega builds last season.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, that once again, that's something where I could always do mega builds. I always had the capacity for that. I was just spending that energy at my day job on mega building projects for them. Like, so I don't know that's just reallocation of existing skill or talent.
Yeah, true. But I mean, the way that you have dealt with the lockdowns and stuff like that by streaming more because you knew that people would need that support and those distractions, people are really grateful for that.
That's true. That is something
I would say that that's something you should be proud of and have that as like some personal growth.
Well,
because there are so many people that would sit there and go, no, I'm sticking to my own time because I need my own like time away.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying
House says we just finally get to see your true potential, so it feels like growth to us.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's how I feel. House is like, I'm kind of annoyed because I'm like, if I hadn't had all this educational debt, and if we didn't have our healthcare system structured the way it did, where like I couldn't quit my job, or I couldn't go down to 20 or 30 hours a week like my Canadian or British friends could. Like, they could keep rolling their hours back at their day jobs, whereas I would have to quit and lose health insurance. No, it's like I feel like I'm finally living up to my potential, and it's just making me more resentful of the things that were holding me back in the first place. And that's part of the reason I would like to see structures like the healthcare system changed, because it's very anti-entrepreneurial, in my opinion. Somebody pointed out that Ray McKay says I moved apartments. That was something that was a big deal. I don't love the place I moved to, but I am saving a lot of money. So,
and you have a proper space to record in.
I have a proper space to record in.
You're not in a cupboard.
Yeah. Let's see. NJ says you delegated responsibility to make things easier. Once again, though, that was never me being afraid of delegating. That was me not being able to afford a staff until now. Like, I didn't all of a sudden learn the value of not doing everything myself. I hate micromanaging. I just believe in paying people, and I didn't have the budget. Let's see. Yeah, getting more stability in life is an improvement. Yeah. Chrissy Ansel says, despite the various struggles you've gone through in the pandemic and life, otherwise you remained a generous person who thinks of others all the time. Little kind things you do for the other hermits itself is a great example for others. Speaking for myself, this has helped during the pandemic when other things felt bleak. I am happy that I was able to help in some small way for people who are dealing with a lot this year. And so I'm not trying to diminish the value of that, because that I definitely believe in. But once again, I don't feel like that's something I learned this year. I feel like that's something that I've been fortunate to live in communities, and not necessarily like geographically, like, oh, the city was a caring place or that city was a caring place, but the communities that I intersected with through school and through local organizations cultivated that in myself and my siblings from a young age. Like, I'm glad that I can apply those lessons in relevant ways as the global situation changes. But, that's not something that I learned when I was 34. You know what I mean?
Of course, but you learn things, and then, sometimes you have to have time to put them into the real life. It's,
Yeah.
But there's I know, Mahi's turned around and said, you've raised loads of money for charity this year as well. Well, and those streams have been wonderful for the charities that you've been involved in.
Yeah, and that's
been a lot of work behind those.
Yeah, no, I know it was a lot of work, and I'm happy to do it, but I didn't do that with the intention of learning things or growing as a person. I just kind of want to help where I can. You know what I mean? And so it wasn't like I didn't do those things to prove to myself I could do them. I just knew I could do them, so I did them.
Yeah, but I also think that maybe a year isn't quite long enough to look back on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because there have been so many extenuous circumstances around it.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of that was kind of what I was thinking was the thesis of the episode when we start recording, though, is that this was a difficult year for a lot of people. And I think in a lot of ways it kind of showed us who we already are. In a lot, for some people, it might have inspired a lot of opportunities to change. But I feel like for me, it was just sticking with what I'm good at, or sticking with what it comes easily to me,
It was like having rungs of a ladder taken away from you, and then like you being given them back every now and then, and you knew how to climb them.
Edward Orlando says you learn to graciously accept compliments, or well, there's always next year. Yeah.
Mood.
Grace Vendor says maybe all the story reading streams. Have you done anything like that before? Oh yeah. No, I love reading things out loud. I used to read out loud in public in front of hundreds of people through religious organizations and stuff when I was younger. Like, I no problem with reading things out loud in public. That's not like a growth thing. That was just me bringing something that I was already good at or already practiced at to the streams. And so, like I said, I feel like, you know, a lot of what I did this year was I stuck with what I already knew I was good at and made more time for it. So on the outside, it looks like, wow, I'm doing all this great new stuff. But to me, I'm just doing more of the stuff I already know I can do. I didn't really take on a lot of things that were intimidating to me this year because I didn't think I had the energy for it. And maybe I need to be focusing on that next year. Is you see what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of like, you know, as we come out of the pandemic, pushing myself in new ways is something that I need to be looking forward to, so that when I have my 36th birthday reflection, I can be like, look at all this stuff where I didn't know if this was going to work, and it did, instead of just being like, well, I played it safe this year, but I did so much playing it safe that it looked very productive.
Yeah, I'm just completely the opposite of that. Like I don't mind setting myself little tasks and things, but when you go, oh, I'd like to get to this bit and that's fine. But when you're going, oh, I want to do this before I look back on it, it just feels a bit, I don't know. I feel like maybe for me that the honest would be in the wrong place for that. But I don't know.
No, I mean, a lot of the things you're saying are making sense, and I'm listening, and I'm not sure how to integrate it or incorporate it kind of into my worldview in a way. Let's see. So, hey, we just got another tip rolling in from Anne Christine, who says, happy birthday, Joe. Here's some fluoro yellow Beetlejuice enhancement to celebrate. Thanks for all the streams. And we were 18 away from the next face camera expansion, but this tip was for 100. So that's just going to do that there. Boom. So that means we're 18 away from the one after these two. Here we go. It's time to expand Beetlejuice. Do-do-do-do. And grow Beetlejuice Tills. I don't know if the Beetlejuice has a last name. That's the...
Isn't it just Jost?
Yeah. The last name is Jost. The first name is
Mr.
Beetle.
Jost, Esquire.
Yeah. So we'll take down the setting up stream now. But yeah, start with a thank you. Praxius, I think that's a really good point. Like I do want to talk about how much I appreciate the community giving me the opportunity to do what I've done this last year. Because, as I've said before, YouTube ad revenue is nonsense. It's the folks directly supporting the show through tips, through Patreon, that keep the lights on, that keep all this running. And, yeah. So that's a very good thing to open with, in terms of... That's smart. Hey, Jonathan Smath, glad you could join us. I'm speaking with Badger Spanner, who was the singer for our Good Place Road song that we played at the beginning of the stream. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Badger Spanner.
What?
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 What? It's the best I can do is what?
What?
Okay. So, let's see. Looks like Tango is not coming here for this copper. Or cobble, because he has logged off and disappeared hours ago. Totally not Hawanga's other account says, isn't this confidence in knowing you can do something a sign of growth itself? Well, not if I've known I could do it for years. Like, I mean, in theory, there was a point where I grew years ago where I was like, oh, I could do all this if I didn't have to work my day job. But like, I don't know. Let's see. Who was singing in green screen dress? That's actually my brother Sean's partner who was singing in green screen dress. But when we did the green screen dress was written about Badger coming here for St. Patrick's Day, and we did sing it live on that St. Patrick's Day stream.
Yeah. Sing. Yes.
That was what, a year and a half ago now, almost.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll get you back here hopefully for Halloween or something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. But I guess my premise is, like, when I think about, like, my last year, you know, I think I've done a decent job of making cool things and kind of coping with the pandemic by making those cool things, because I feel like since everybody's stuck at home, that was one small way I could help them. They helped me by making this all viable or feasible. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a terrible premise for an episode. Maybe we should throw this idea out. This is just maybe not a good.
Maybe just do. Yeah, I'm great. Rather than like look at all the great things I've done. It's more like.
Well, I wasn't gonna talk about. Like, I wasn't gonna list
kind of. I know, but I mean, like, I'm grateful to get here because of this and this and this.
Yeah.
Rather than just making it all about, yes, I knew how to do this, but I didn't have the chance yet.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to make it all about that. I was just responding to people's individual points.
I know.
Because, like, yeah, I don't know. It's a thing. Hey, thank you, Balusa Baramanium Nadar. Okay, so. Okay. Let's maybe let's start at the pass and gas. You know, I should have brought the horse, and it's about to be nighttime. Let's go back to the horse pen, because there's a bed next to it and a horse there. Hey, Chris Roswood, thank you for the 20, who says, can only watch a bit of the stream during my lunch. Happy birthday. You can continue to improve and grow skills at which you're already good. Growth might not be as noticeable as something brand new, though. That's true, but that puts us $2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. This is actually the 5th Beetlejuice expansion, so I gotta get the chains back out. There they are. Here we go. Enter the Beetlejuice Jost. Although if you want to do the funeral march.
But you're not the Jost anymore.
No, yeah, I am.
The Beetlejuice.
No, but the Beetlejuice is now going down to 90% opacity.
Ooh.
So let's see. Am I reading that right? Cool. Bellberry Blues Tips 5, who says, hello, Joe. I found the cutest video called Mr. Blue Croc that gave me exuberant amounts of serotonin. Okay, well, I'm glad you had a good time with that video, but I don't know anything about it, and I cannot endorse it, because I don't know what's in it. Emma Fox says that Cleo would tell me I should stop being difficult now. Probably, yeah, okay.
I tolerate it in public.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Wow, I'm not really getting a lot of ground on these ender pearls. How long am I streaming? Until 5 my time. We are 46 minutes in. Dang it. Come on. So we have just been out of the bed long enough for all the mobs to spawn in the Dark Oak Forest. Yay! Which is where we were heading very soon. I need to take the armor off. Oh, and we're also low on health. Okay. So... Sorry.
It's alright.
That I come from the land of the ice and cold, Midnight Sun, where the hot springs blow.
That's a much better song to have stuck in your head than what I've had all day.
Which
It's
is...
your birthday, and we want you to have fun. It's your birthday, so come party, everyone. It's your birthday.
I was thinking in the back of my head, she's gonna try to sing a birthday song to me at some point, but I wasn't ready for it right there. Thank you. Oh.
That's your favorite song sung by a homicidal weasel.
Yeah, indeed. He might be a stoat. I don't know.
He's a weasel. His name's Willy Weasel.
Yeah, I guess you're really hard to argue with sometimes. Mostly when you're right. Okay. Okay.
If no one knows what that's from, it's from a Nick Cave film that came out last year called Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, I recommend Willy's Wonderland if you like Nicolas Cage movies and Chuck E. Cheese's.
Especially when he doesn't say a single word throughout the entire film.
Yeah. It's a... I mean, I don't know. You have to like a certain level of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if you watched One Punch Man and you're like, this is not a good anime, don't watch Willy's Wonderland. Like, you're not going to appreciate it. Badger Spanner is joining us via phone. Ten Monto was asking. Bellberry Blues tips 5, who says, that's fine. It's just a little crocodile. Looks like I don't know how to pronounce Frieser's prize croc dancing on a hill to the song of Mr. Blue Sky. It's cute. Awesome. That puts us 38 away for the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much, Bellberry Blues. Okay. Yeah, it's a Joe Hill stream. You probably already like some level of weird stuff. That's a good point, Praxius. Okay. Mars says, I think you do a better job of listening to and trusting your community, even if today is a bad example. Because I'm not letting anybody let me take credit for things, I guess. Darth Morthan, thank you for the 5. Who says, happy birthday. Hope your day continues to be great. Thank you. Tips are always appreciated via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. That puts us 33 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay.
Nice. Thank
you, 10 or X-Ray Yankee Row 27 for the birthday wishes. Okay. Okay, so we start the episode here, and we say, hey, this used to be the southern terminus, blah, 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 blah. Well, another angle, too, is that Jevin did drop off a present, and so birthday presents are on theme. But yeah, let's... Yeah, I think we start here.
I'm gonna go get a drink while you record and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna mute you for now, so you don't accidentally make noise when you get back. Boop. Okay, muted. And so here we go. We're gonna turn off the face camera. We're gonna turn off the music side, and we're gonna hit start recording. And here we go. Let's have it come in from here. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the Hermitcraft server, you can see behind me, Corrales and B-Dubs have a new venture. They call it the Big Eyes Passing Gas, which is now open. They got a bunch of stuff for sale inside. They've got an entire road network that connects all the passing gas stores further north on the continent. But this, until just recently, was the southern terminus. Beyond this passing gas, where you see Cleo's church there was just nothing. And I have been working tirelessly to extend these roads, or at least, like, partially extend them. Like, these are not final versions of this. But, like, there's a way that we can go all the way to Hypno's base if we go that way. We can go to ZF's base if we go this way. You know, it's just really important, I think, to connect everybody on the server as much as possible. And I think we're going to talk a little bit about kind of connecting communities today, because you might not realize this. I'm recording this part of the episode on my 35th birthday. So if you want to leave birthday wishes in the YouTube comment section below, please feel free. I do read every comment, even if I don't reply to all of them. But yeah, I'm just been thinking a lot about like this last year with everybody stuck at home, how this was not a big year for me for setting goals. Even though between like my last birthday, when that hit, I had just become a self-employed artist, and I'm still doing that a year later, and I'm really proud of that. I'm proud that I've been able to keep things going. I'm paying my moderators, got a project manager who helps me out, NJ Coffee Junkie, who y'all might have seen on stream occasionally. It's been a good year on the whole, but like, you know, it's been a year about kind of building on what I already had. You know, like if you go back and you watch some of my old birthday episodes, I'll talk about like, oh, all the things that I did this year or recently that were big new changes. But I think this year was a lot about just building on the groundwork, right? And so, you know what I've tried to do here is I've tried to build a groundwork for connecting to the road network for Zed. I'm not going to extend that little path past this mountain path here very far. He can figure out how he wants to do that on his own. But you know what? It's just one of those things where, like, everybody last year has had a rough time in one way or another. How we work, how we live, how our kids go to school, everything changed. And, you know, I originally, when I was hoping to go full-time as an artist 5-6 years ago, I never thought it was going to take this long, honestly. I had all these goals for, like, what my first year would look like. And those all went out the window when I actually did go full-time, because I was just like, I just got to get my kid and I through this pandemic. And right now, being a self-employed person, I can take care of my kid in the ways that she needs better than if I had a full-time job. And we're going to ride it out, and we're going to see how things go. And you know what? Thanks to the support of this community, things went really well for us on the whole. I mean, it was still a very hard year, but it could have been a lot worse. So thank you to everyone watching who has supported the show, who's enjoyed it. And, you know, I want to say, too, that one of the big things I was trying to keep track of kind of during the pandemic was making sure that I felt like I wasn't powerless. And, you know, being responsible for a child, you obviously, or in my case, I obviously had a lot of responsibility, but like, you know, it puts a lot of a kind of a weight or a burden on your child if all of your energy goes into taking care of them. It creates weird expectations or skewed relationship dynamics that I don't think are healthy for a parent and a child in the long term. So I wanted to make sure that my world didn't just shrink down to her size. I wanted to make sure that I helped her, but I needed to be looking at how do I help other people during the pandemic too. And I've gotten so many kind messages talking about how my art and my videos helped people kind of just get through the day a little bit, or it made things a little bit easy for them. Having, you know, my streams to look forward to during the pandemic. And that's so wonderful to hear, because like I wanted to put myself out there and try to do more to give people an opportunity to hang out and have a sense of community around Hermitcraft and around my work, because, you know, when we're all stuck at home and we're not engaging with our local communities in the same way we once were, it can be really frustrating. And, you know, so as you can see, this path here, this one's a lot prettier than the other one. That's because Jem and Cleo helped me with it, and it does lead to Hypnose here. And so that's the other thing, too. You know, this last year, while I've been trying to do things to maintain my sanity, to help people in the community have something to look forward to, I've also been enjoying the extra time that leaving my day job has granted me to collaborate more with folks like Cleo and Jem and all the other amazing hermits, because it's just so crucial in times of stress and need that we really can be around each other, just because we don't know when somebody's going to need us or when we're going to need them. And just being in the habit of checking in with each other and spending time together. So if somebody is having a particularly bad day or whatnot, there's somebody already there. They don't have to try to figure out, how do I reach out to someone, you know? Not that Jem or Cleo are having issues, but like, this is kind of a tortured metaphor. I'm sorry. I built a road. B-Dubs started a road and ended it here, and then I built a bunch of roads out this way, and I'm a year older than I was, and I don't know that I accomplished everything I could have this year, but I'm still really proud of myself for getting done what I did. And you know, it's funny because, like I said, you go watch some of my older birthday videos with reflections. It's like, oh, here are ways I grew and changed. This year, I mean, honestly, I really kind of played it safe in terms of, like, I looked at what are my strengths in a crisis, because we're in a crisis. And then I said, I'm going to bring those strengths to the table, and I'm going to do what I need to do as things happen. You know, I didn't really push myself to be bold or anything, but you know what? In a crisis isn't the time to do that, you know? It was the right time for me to kind of just help people in the ways I knew I could help people without pushing myself too far. Because if I push myself too far, I can't help my kid. So, I don't know. Anyway, we actually have a present. I was going to put the horse in the pen here, but there seemed to be like a bunch of crossbowmen over that way. So I was going to put the horse in that pen before we go open the present from Jevin. But instead, we're going to go ahead and drop the horse down here, along with Digit, which is Cleo's new horse, the offspring of Widget and Diamond Hooves. Widget is not a very fast horse. Let me show you Cleo's horse. Cleo's horse, Widget, does not really zoom. And so we bred the two together in order... Here, let me put the skedaddle saddle on Digit. Digit is not as fast as Diamond Hooves, but still better than Widget. So Cleo will be able to enjoy those new roads. Anyway, I'm getting distracted easily, as is my wont. But we are going to go down here, and we're going to go open that present from Jevin. Let's go see what Jevin left us. It's in a box. It's not technically a birthday present, but it's my birthday, so we're gonna open it today. Joe and Cleo. I guess half of this present is mine and half of it's Cleo. So let's see what it is. Boom! Look at that. Jevin dropping off 64 rockets times 2 and an elytra times 2. Well, here's the thing. I actually joined the No Wings Club earlier. Why don't we descend into the lava pit of memory? I'll do an editing thing there. It would have been better if I just jumped into the pit, though, from an editing standpoint, but I had too much important stuff on me. Okay, we're going to stop the recording there. I think we got what we needed. I'm also going to unmute Badger. Badger, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so in terms of incorporating the discussion that we had with the chat, and I don't know how much of that you heard, did that seem like a reasonable take?
Yeah, it did. Really,
Okay.
really decent. Did it feel good for you?
Okay, I was ready for more criticism there. But okay. In the meantime, I'll fill my stunned silence by saying thank you to Saint Native for 15. That's going to put us 18 away from the next... Oh, where's the camera? I didn't turn it back on. Thank you, Saint Native. That's going to put us 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Who says, happy birthday, Joe. Mine is a week from now, and I'm not thrilled to be 31. Have a good one. Well,
Aww.
I mean, 31 is fine. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I really, yeah, I don't get too hung up on like getting older or
No.
I don't know. But I'm just bad at things involving, I don't know, all sorts of stuff in general. Like I just don't worry about things sometimes.
Yeah, I think in your 30s, you end up not caring about a lot of things.
Yeah.
You just get to a point where, oh my god, I felt so strongly about something in my 20s, and I'm just ready to rest now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we were talking about One Punch Man, or we weren't. You and I weren't. I mentioned it. Have you seen One Punch Man yet?
I haven't, no.
Okay, yeah. When you visit, I will probably put it on, and you will be like, "Why is this on the telly?" And I'll be like, "Because it's amazing." Here's some popcorn. Oh, did I tell you that the new microwave actually cooks popcorn properly?
Oh, nice.
It's really exciting because every time we cook popcorn in the old microwave, it would like catch fire or
Yeah,
not cook at
would
all, or
burn the
it would
middle
shatter
and-
the plate in the
Yeah.
on the rotator.
I had a packet once that burned in the middle and then was like uncooked on the outside.
Yeah, and it's like this new microwave actually like cooks the popcorn perfectly, and there's still like 10 kernels or whatever at the bottom of every bag, but that's fine. I'm willing to accept that. Okay, so somebody said I should have updated this map. Yeah, I guess I could have.
Oh yeah, because you've got the paths now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder, should I do that on camera?
Yeah, I would, so you can show you how far you've got with that.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what I think we're gonna do? Here. I'm gonna turn the camera off, but we're just gonna start recording real quick. Hermitcraft, Season 8, Episode 5, Segment Bravo, Take 1. Actually, let's move further back and then go in. I'm back here outside that passing gas, and I realized, well, wait, you know what? We need to tie this into the No Wings Club thing, because I just recorded, I was going to splice in the No Wings Club after I jumped in the lava, or toward the lava. So now we're back from that. Well, whoops, Tango's back. Still need that cobble? Sorry.
I think Joe's breathing.
Hey, Hypno.
Hello.
Howdy. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Are you streaming?
I am streaming, and I just clicked start recording, but...
Oh, sorry.
No. Yeah, the thing is, I haven't actually started recording yet because I was typing to Tango about those blocks. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was just walking the path on my stream and then saw what you've done over there. It looks great. It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I just realized, Hip, that we've got a map over here at the Pass and Gas that doesn't yet show those paths. So. Oh, and ZF, I don't know if you saw, but I just added a bridge that leads to ZF's area, too.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out a little bit later. Yeah.
So basically, that island that you had recommended we leapfrog across over here?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, so I actually have that island now fork, and the left fork takes you to ZF's area.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
And I've got it set up so that if you did a straight line thing from, like, your Horsehead Farms to ZF's, there'd be a good place for a junction kind of just south of a mountain pass there.
Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. We'll have to see like what works and what doesn't or whatever, but yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's super preliminary, so feel free to move it if you don't like it. People in my chat were recommending we call it the Z-Path.
The Z-Path?
Yeah, it's like ZF, but with like a path.
I see what you did there. That's
Yeah.
great.
So I got to work out signage, but maybe I'll let him workshop that. But yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of shopping at the Passing Gas over here, so I'll let you get back to it.
Alrighty, have a good stream, Hip.
All right, dude.
Okay, we're going to give Hypno a second to do his recording shopping stuff, and I'm going to acknowledge a tip that just rolled in. So thank you very much to Cal Vannon, who says, can't stick around for the stream, but have an excellent birthday, and tips 20. Boom! That's going to put us $2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand Jost. Oh, I didn't sing because I wanted to see if Badger would sing.
Do 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 do.
There we go. Lowering that opacity now to 80%. Okay, there we go. So thank you very much, Kel Vannon, for those kind birthday wishes and the 20. I don't think I missed any YouTube tips. No. Cool. Alrighty. So it is about to get dark, but there is a bed in there. It is kind of nice having a shop right outside of our base, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to go use the bed. Because it is about to be dark, and that will be a problem. I don't think B-dubs is on. And now we've embarrassed ourselves in front of ZF. Okay. Hey, another tip rolled in from Addy410 who says, okay, I have to be responsible, go back to work now, have a good stream, and a good birthday night. Thank you very much, Addy. That puts us 38 away from the next face camera expansion. So, okay, here we go. New day. Should have probably brought the horse. Yeah, let's get the horse again. Synthoris says, happy birthday from me too. Thank you. I'm going to turn the camera back on. I'm going to stop recording for the time being. There you go. We are 38 away from the next face camera expansion. If you've ever seen Joe Hill's stream before, every time we hit a tipping milestone, the camera gets bigger. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. I'm going to be turning off the camera short because I need to record a YouTube segment, and we can't have, like, the vase cam on during that. So, let's see. Welcome, Mooney. Thank you for the birthday wishes. But Mahi0, thank you again for that suggestion to update the paths. That is a good suggestion.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
It's killing me that I need to make an actual path in this part of the base. Okay. Do. Turning the face camera back off as soon as we get to the passing gas. Doc M joined the game. He's got 77 M's. Maybe not. Okay. So we're gonna hit this. We're gonna turn the camera off. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 7, Hermitcraft Season 8, Episode 5. Is it? It is, I think. Segment Bravo, Take 2. And action. Let's tie the horse up, actually, before we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, given that I'm joining the No Wings Club... No. There's a way to do this. Let me pull up the footage and find the last thing I said at the No Wings Club. But this is probably a bad idea to try and do during the stream, because I won't be able to figure out which segment it was. Oh, here it is, maybe. Hermitcraft absolutely hopping their fancy thing when I came in. That is so cool. Ultra Tier 5 in a timely manner. I think that I came from that way. Nothing there's a really good hook. Okay, nothing there's a really good hook. So, I realize if I'm going to go without wings, formally, I need to come back here. No, oh, that's what it was going to be. I was going to be looking for a good place. Let's see. Okay. You know, I'm going to have... Let's see. So since I signed up for that No Wings Club, it has been over 200 days. I'm actually en route. No. Take 5, probably. It's actually been over 200 days since I signed up. Let's do this in third person. It's actually been over 200 days since I signed up for that No Wings Club. So I need to really scout out a good location to hang my medal in once we get the first one from Miskell, which should be any day now, really. I'm also realizing I need to find a place to hide the tag. What is the tag? That's the tag egg. You might say, Joe, don't we already have a concept called an Easter egg hunt that you could use the name of? Well, it's not really Easter time, and I'm actually walking west right now. But that's like a whole separate thing. In fact, let me think about what kind of separate thing that is now. Time skip, and then we'll do the tag segment. That's I don't know. That's a really weak bridge segment there.
It's fine.
Yeah. Once I get it in editing, I'll probably look at it and go, okay, I need to re-record this, but make it 10 seconds, and I need to hit these 3 points, and it'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then I'll come back from the tag segment and look at the map, is what I'm thinking. The tagment.
Nice.
Okay. Hey, thank you, KB, for the 10, who says, happy birthday, Joe. Paths are looking great so far. Thank you. That puts us 28 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Appreciate it, KB. So, let's see. We're going to come back here. And, you know, I was thinking of, let's see. I was trying to figure out where I should hide the tag once it does come into my possession, and I realized as I scouted around this passing gas here, there's actually a whole map here that I probably could have updated earlier. Like, the bridges and stuff that I laid out down those paths just aren't showing up at all. So you can see B-Dubs' original path with this terminal here, or terminus, and then, like, if we just pull this out now, boom! Look at those new paths. That's like a totally different map. Wow. So let's go ahead and maybe pull this one. You know, Diamond Hooves, why don't you help me with this? Did we get the lead off? Awesome. You know, traditionally, wearing or riding a horse with a map was a real challenge. This would be really a sign of my horsemanship that I could do this at all. But, you know, these days in video games, everything's just so much easier than you'd expect. You know, no part of this area has changed. That's fine. That's maybe just a personal note that I need to, like, build things over here. Okay, we'll put this part of the map back, and we'll grab another one going out on those bridges over there. I'm gonna do a soft cut there. Joe, don't leave this segment in. Do a soft cut after you get the other map back. Okay, so this map, as we start heading this way, and avoid the lava pit, which I refuse to put a fence around because people here are adults. Look at that. It's just going to extend right that way to ZFs, that way over there to Hypnos. Perfect. I almost went right in that fire pit. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Why am I doing this voice? Okay, and finally, we've got this map here, which I think if we take the right fork from the bridge, we'll see how that path goes along. We got that little boardwalk down there. Should come into view pretty cleanly. Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's a delightful little boardwalk. Oh, and the trees are coming into view as well. That's a nice little splash of color for the map there. So there we go. Look at this. This is not bad. This could be a lot worse. Do a soft cut here. Don't put this part in, Joe. Take it out of the episode. This is a soft cut. Don't use this footage. Okay. So we're gonna boom. Lead the horse back to here. Wow, yeah, that is just a massive, massive improvement. I am very pleased with how this has turned out. You can even see the faint trace of a trail connecting from the bridge that's going to hook down to here. I'm realizing I really do need to get an actual path in along here, so maybe I'll do that next. Time skip! Oh, God, I wasn't recording any of that.
What?
I can pull the VOD and mix it with
Yeah, I was
replay
gonna
mod.
say you're gonna have to do.
No, replay mod isn't gonna show the map. What? Okay, wait. Did I stop? Did I get the segment where I was like talking about tag even? Oh my gosh.
Womp.
Womp womp.
Yeah, you might just have to lift it from the stream.
Settle in once we get the separate thing. In fact, let me think about. Yeah, I stopped recording after I did the tag segment.
Oh no.
Okay. So, okay, back from the tag. Okay. So we're gonna start recording real quick. But where am I gonna put the tag? You know, I started looking at the map on the side of the passing gas here, and I realized like what's technically considered our base is really, really small and light in terms of its footprint. We don't even technically have a path from the flower stall yet to our mine entrance with this geode, which, I mean, I love how this geode looks on the map, but yeah, I think we could do better. I'm gonna maybe start adding some details around the base so I have a place to hide things behind. Time skip. That's fine. That's all we needed. We got it's fine. Honestly, with these other segments spliced in, like the tag and the other thing, like we might have had this episode might have been too long anyway. So no sense crying over lost footage because all I would ever do is sob. Oh wait, no, I need the camera on for all I would ever do is sob. It's fine. Okay. Do 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 do.
Old Yellow Eyes is back.
Yellow eye. I think they're kind of green.
They're kind of like neon yellow, like
Yeah.
day glow.
So if you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, the camera gets bigger every time people tip, but it also gets slightly more transparent. We are currently at 80% transparency, and we are 28 away from the next face camera expansion / transparency reduction. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. And I am joined, if you are just coming in, by Badger Spanner. Say howdy, Badger.
Howdy, Badger.
Badger is the voice from our Good Place Road song who sang the Eleanor Shellstrop part.
Yep.
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 That effecto. I know, right?
Transitions. Woohoo.
Woo. Oh, yeah. This new OBS stuff is great.
There you go. That's something you learned this year.
Yeah. Well, technically it wasn't a feature in OBS until, like...
I know.
So...
Yeah.
So you're right. It's something that would have been impossible for me to learn last year. You're correct, so of course I can't concede it. I will tell you you're correct, but I won't concede the point. Yeah. People are saying I should have been using it before it came out.
Yeah.
Una Duffy says, "This is awful." Thanks. I create art, and art should provoke emotion, and it should provoke different emotions in different people based on their life experiences. So, you know, it's good to see that what I'm doing is not some sort of, like, baby show that everybody loves, because that would mean it wasn't art anymore. It was baby shows, like... I don't know. Which is not to say that, like, children's educational television can't be art, but, like, I'm not trying to make something that has mass appeal.
Yeah, this isn't like a mass market show.
No. I couldn't even get this on Nashville Public Access if I tried. This is too weird for public access.
Yep.
Una Duffy says, "I'm sorry, I meant in an awful I love it way." Well, here's the thing is you didn't break any rules by criticizing me, but it is against the rules to yell in all caps, so I'm going to have to time you out for that, but thank you. That'll give you 300 seconds to read the rules. But yeah, welcome, Una.
Yeah, welcome.
Well, I'm not. No, it's fine. I don't make things that everybody has to enjoy. It's fine. But yeah, you can't yell in all caps because then I can't read the chat. It's like hard for me to read the chat quickly. Okay. Hey. Okay. Cub fan left the game. Okay, quick. Let's sneak into Cub fan's pyramid. Oh, wait, he doesn't have a pyramid. I haven't really been to Cub fan's base this season yet. I need to do that for the next episode to steal ideas for my starter house.
Do it.
Okay. So, whoops. Okay, I feel like if I just kind of push on the sand out a little bit. Are you actually able to see what I'm working on, Badger?
I am, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, Cub still has a hole, but it's a pretty well designed one.
Gotcha. Is he gonna make a mountain out of it?
Haha.
Because I heard it was a bit of a molehill. I'm a very difficult person to tolerate, so thank you for doing so.
Thank you for tolerating me.
What am I getting killed by?
That cactus really snuck up on you there.
It blended in with the grass. There's a mole man hiding below ground. I want to go and see him, but he don't want to be found. There's a mole man who is also a fan of cubs. 135 of him deserve all of our love. I don't know where I'm going with this.
What's new?
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Hey, we just got a PayPal tip from The O'Connor for 50. Woo! Thank you very much, The O'Connor. That is going to put us 22 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Lowering that opacity now to 70%. Oh no. It's going to be a lot. I wonder, there's not really a good way. The thing is, I don't want the vase in the shot if the flowers can't be in the shot. So I think I'm going to adjust that. Now I'm going to put it where I won't elbow it. Because I have knocked that vase over before, like, right after a stream. Not while I'm streaming, which would have at least been, like, comedic and recorded for posterity. But it's like I clicked end stream one time and then immediately elbowed the vase. It was like... Now it didn't break. There was just water everywhere. It poured all the flowers out. Hey, Kat, thank you very much for the 5, who says, howdy and happy birthday from New Brunswick, Canada. Hey, I heard that's a pretty great Brunswick, Kat. Kat says, I rarely get to see your streams live, but made sure to catch this one. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. That puts us 23 away from the next face camera expansion. John Liza, don't yell in all caps. But if that's the one that I think you're talking about, then yes. The one from Nashville, I know that guy. Okay. But yeah, don't yell in all caps. Okay, so either way, we are 23 away from our next face camera expansion, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So, one thing I'm trying to reconcile to some degree is, should we have a path up the hill too? Or should we just completely get rid of this nightmare up at the top of the hill? Wait, hold on. Which way do I need to move my eyes to make them look like I'm looking at the hill? Is that it?
I would ask Cleo first.
Well, I mean, in fairness, only half of this stuff is hers. You know what, though? Maybe I should just move all my stuff out.
Yeah, because I think maybe Cleo has a plan for it. I don't know. But it's something, you should ask.
I'm honestly, I don't think so. Like, because, I mean, half the stuff up here, the composter's mine, the book thing is mine, the horse pen is mine. The pillar is
fair enough.
hers. And then she's got 5 chests, maybe 6. A furnace. The bees, I guess, were hers, but I think she actually moved the bees out to the
Yeah, to the graveyard
the
for the
zombies.
zombies.
Yeah, so these are now empty. Yeah, let's turn the camera off real quick and do a start recording. Okay. Look at that, folks. We have a nice new path that connects our mine and our little horse pen here to the rest of the system. And I was trying to figure out, like, how do I connect the roads up here to our book area and my little horse pen and our random chest monster composter beekeeping area thing. And I realized maybe we just need to tear all this down. Maybe this is extraneous and should go in, like, I don't know, buildings along the paths. So I'm going to start emptying some of these inventories. 3 of these chests are mine. So a lot of the stuff is Cleo's, but the stuff that's mine, at least, I can get out of here. So why don't I get on that now? Time skip. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Woo! Time for an official storage room. Well, we kind of have... We have mass block storage down in the mines, but ooh, this diamond shovel is about to bite it. And it has Curse of Vanishing on it. So I definitely want to combine that with another shovel. Right? No, I don't think I do.
No.
Can you disenchant to get the Curse of Vanishing
Nope.
off? No, okay.
It's the only thing you can't.
See,
That and binding.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me just put this one back in here then. Boop. All
Nice.
right. And sun is getting lower. Finally going to make a real base. Kind of. We're laying the groundwork for making a real base. So in the next episode, in episode 6, we'll actually build a nice building. But we're not there yet.
Oh, you took the overlay off as well.
Oh, the yeah, because I wasn't sure how long. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. Now people can see the Badger Spanner's here. Yay! Wait, is somebody copy pasting? Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a ban. I don't see any reason for that. Okay, so hey, welcome, Fedipi. We are working on the path system around here, trying to get a sense of where the buildings are gonna go, how things are gonna be structured. Helga says, hello and happy birthday.
Hey, Helga. Woo. How you doing, darling? It's nice to see you here.
Okay. So I'm thinking this path... Well, there's a few ways we could go with this path. But first, let's go ahead. It looks like we just had a tip rolling in from Remy for 20, who says, do you need more money? I mean... We are 3 away from the next face camera expansion, so another 3 at least would be nice. You know, but you can leave me hanging. It's cool. I mean, here's the thing about that stuff, is when you're a self-employed artist like I am, so I'm basically, on average, breaking even every month. But the way that you do that is that on the months where you make more, you don't spend it, you put it in savings, and then on the months where you have surprise expenses, like my windshield just cracked, I go ahead and I take the money from the savings. So it's like, yeah, there's no such thing when you're a self-employed artist as like accepting too much help, because you don't know what you're going to have to pay for next month. But hey, it looks like Hypno is raiding with a party of 466. Welcome, Hypno Raiders. People are saying happy birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, let me tell you, it gets a little weird here. I can do a little twirl, I guess, even. I got my Beetlejuice costume on. Ta-da, doo-doo-doo. I should have worn the trousers since, but you know, it's hard to change trousers in the middle of the stream. And I am joined on the call by Badger Spanner, who has performed in one of our albums before, doing the Eleanor Shellstrop voice. Hey, thank you, Hypnotized, for the raid and the birthday wishes. But yeah, basically, I've got a weird gimmick where the camera gets bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone on the abacus here. We were $3 away from the next one, but... Hiscati Biscotti just tipped 3 and left a note that says, 3, you say? My time has come. It has indeed, so here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do-do-do-do. Well, that is actually way bigger than I meant to make it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Wow, that's still
Large.
large. Yeah. It should be, there we go, Tony Stark face camera size. Lowering the opacity now to 60%. Basically, every time we hit a milestone, the camera gets bigger, but also slightly more transparent, with the idea being that up until this point, people tipping have been making it harder to see the game. But anybody tipping past this point, like Remy just tipped 3, is going to make it easier to see the game again, eventually. But we turn the camera off like this when we do our recording segments. So I actually record the YouTube segments. So we also need to turn off that Badger Spanner overlay. We record the YouTube segments during the streams. So I just did a bit where I put in some paths here, and I started cleaning things up. And so what I'm actually going to do now, did I leave the horse back here? We're going to hop on the horse and go visit one of the areas that I want to move a bunch of my stuff to. So let's go grab the horse, assuming I didn't leave it somewhere else. I totally left it somewhere else, so I guess we will run back. But yeah, so the episode we're recording is about the Path Network here, and also a little bit of birthday reflections and thoughts on the last year, as I like to do. Angie tipped 2, who says, "Happy birthday, Joe. I hope it's wonderful." Thank you, Angie. Boom. Got that on the abacus. 45 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. So let's go get the horse, and we can visit where I want to relocate all of our mountaintop stuff to. If you just joined via the Hypno Raid, you might not realize that Cleo and I have this terrible, terrible storage area up here. It's bad. We have an anvil and a book thing and a composter. It's just a mess. And we also have a really cool mine entrance that I've been working on. I'm proud of the mines. The mine entrance is good. We've got this cool geode thing here that I'm really happy with how all this came together. So basically, as I build parts of the base, I want them to feel good and full and complete. We've got this cool block storage system in here where it's like, okay, where's the dirt? Yeah, it's on top of the dirt. Where's the cobble? On top of the cobble. You know, we got all sorts of little pieces of the underground part of the base put together, but what we don't have is the above ground sections. So we need to work on that today. We're kind of laying in paths to figure out where those buildings go. Hey, thank you to dislike button for 3, who says, what persona comes after the Beetlejuice? Jomez Adams. And I think that suit is not that suit is not in this room. I'm gonna have to go dig it out of a closet, but because I wasn't expecting to hit that today. But we'll see. There's no uptime command here. People give computers like tasks all day at work. When they come here to hang out, I want them to hang out with people. So yeah, no uptime command. Okay, so where's the horse? We came back here to get the horse. Diamond hooves. Whoops. Come on, open hand. There it is. Okay. Doc M joined the game. This doesn't actually connect to anything right now. I need to have that path maybe go somewhere too. I'm not sure. But okay, it probably wouldn't. That maybe should just be a dead end right there. We'll worry about that later. But anyway, from back here, the road we took to that people would take to get to Hypno's, there's kind of 2 options. You can take this bridge or that bridge and both connect over there, which is pretty cool. But what I want to do is extend this path out this way more, kind of around the Flower Forest Lake. Whoa, that's a little bit of a worrisome cliff. As you can see, there's the ravine, the other horses, and our little hilltop problem area. And I want to start extending the path this way and then start putting small buildings around here. Oh yeah, this is our copper weathering yard. I have a sign for it and everything. Joe Hills' copper weathering yard. But I also, it looks like we have some tips I need to read. So, hey, Nicholas writes, "Happy birthday, Joe," and then sent me an invoice via PayPal. Thank you for the birthday wishes, but tips are welcome via PayPal. Invoices are for people that I owe money to, and I don't owe you money, Nicholas. Please don't do that. Dan Quaintance, though, tips 50, who says, birthday. Let's turn that face camera on. Like I was saying, at this point, each tip is going to make it easier to see through the camera. So 50 is going to take us 8 past there. Boom. Putting us 42 away from the next expansion. Here we go. Expand. Just do. And then we're going to lower the opacity now. We're in T. Joe Eckhillsberg mode to 50%, which is easier to see through. Turn that off, though, because I am trying to get a recording going here. Where's the horse? Oh, no. Okay. Dang it. Could be anywhere. Even over there? No. There it is. Okay, great. Here we are. Across the water from that terrible pile of chests and mess up there, this is where I'm thinking we probably want to actually settle some of our stuff in the long term. I like having that mine entrance where it is. Okay, hitting the voice chat thing there was not helpful. So we're going to try another take for that. Okay. Here we are across the water from that hilltop mess of chests and shelves and composters and whatnot. And, you know, there's only so much room in front of the mine there. So I don't think we want to move all that stuff straight down that ladder. I think what we want to do is settle here across the lake. Now, we have a great little bridge right here that we can extend a path off of. And I kind of was thinking a lot of the paths I have between bases, we kind of hug the water. So that way I didn't have to, like, go really far out of my way. But I'm wondering if maybe for paths, like, inside of our base, I should kind of keep the path far enough away from the water that there's room to build a building on the lakeside and then do another building on the outside, maybe higher up the hill, you know, that sort of thing. So we could have like a 1-story building here maybe, and then a 2-story building kind of up onto the hill or something like that. And of course, night is falling. So you know what? It's time to go ahead and get things done. Time skip. Where's the bed? So yeah, that like I can cut that into the episode mixed in with some time lapses of me cleaning up the other stuff, or use some of that maybe as voiceover for time lapse of me building this, extending it, that sort of thing. Togepi says, happy birthday, Mr. Hills. Thank you. Okay, so we've stopped the recording. We can turn the face camera back on. And once again, tips.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills. Let's see. Is this overlay going to be above? Let's put that below the camera. There you go. So that way the text isn't too obtrusive. We couldn't have an obtrusive overlay on a Joe Hills stream.
Oh no, definitely not.
Nicholas just tipped 14, who says, sorry, I accidentally requested money from you because my PayPal is in Italian because I'm on vacation in Italy. Well, I hope you're having a great vacation, Nicholas. Thank you for the birthday wishes and for the tip. No harm done. Thank you. That puts us 28 away from the next face camera expansion. Lucharachita says, I've never been present for a time skip except in a video. I feel like I'm seeing a little Joe behind the curtain. What? What about this looks little to you? I am Joe the Great and Powerful. Okay. Somebody just asked, will you be my Roblox girlfriend? Okay, I don't know who you're hitting on here, but that's not appropriate. Okay, the other two messages from this person are, apparently on 625, this person says, you're cool, please kiss me. So, you know what? I'm looking at your entire chat history here. You are banned. Yeah, don't come in here to hit on people. Or ask them to be your Roblox girlfriends. So that's a little bit too weird even for this stream. And this stream is weird, okay? Like, I don't know what a Roblox girlfriend is, and I don't have time to learn. So, wow. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, let's do the inventory management side of this first. Dan Quaintance tips 30, which is going to bring us $2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. Boom! Thank you, Dan Quaintance, who says, big birthday, Joe. Indeed. Here we go. It's time to expand. And we're going to lower... Whoa, what did I do? I accidentally clicked something in OBS I wasn't supposed to click. But that's going to bring our opacity down now to 42%. And we are now 48 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you, Dan Quaintance. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go and grab... So the thing about inventory management that is always the most difficult for me is the fact that I have to, like, empty my inventory in the first place.
Yep.
Yep. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yep, that's fun.
Yeah.
It's like that question you do in maths. It's like the fox and the hens and the boat.
Oh, yeah. Like it's like
you have to like dump everything in a box and then bring stuff over, then come over and then, oh, I've left this there.
Yeah. Because it's like, okay, so I've got this barrel here with fence and stuff. Like, I don't even know if I have enough inventory space to remove this pen, let alone start emptying those chests. Also, because I didn't actually pick where the house is gonna go. Like, I'm realizing that, like, I don't know where I'm moving this stuff to. I know I'm moving it. I decided that. I decided I was gonna move this stuff, but that's the extent of the forethought that really went into this. Yeah. Okay, we'll just put our armor down for right now. We don't need armor while we're moving stuff. Famous last words. Okay, so this was my furnace here. Yeah. Someone needs to rent some llamas. That's not a bad suggestion. Okay, you know what we can do is we can feed some stuff into the composter we don't need right now.
Yeah, that's useful.
That's a good way to keep things moving at the moment. You know what? Some of this stuff I might have wanted.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, maybe the sugarcane would have helped.
I mean, we don't need sugarcane that badly, but I will put the flowers down.
Yeah, because you're not a flyer now, so you know.
What do people use sugarcane? Oh, because you need the papers for the wrappers, right? Can you burn yourself on the fire?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll make a point not to do that then. Okay. You know so much about this game that is, like, just basic common sense that I should know about this game. But every time, I'm just like, wow.
I just have a weird memory for things like this, to be fair.
Like, fire burns feet. That's...
Fire burns feet!
I don't know how you do it! Yeah, don't yell in all caps, axolotl person. Okay. Hey, Zentor NL, birthday is going well so far. Hanging out with Badger Spanner on voice, working on getting some things organized over here. And then I've got plans with friends for the rest of the evening, starting in about 75 minutes. So the stream, this is a 3-hour stream. We have 75 minutes left, but I'm gonna stay till the end, but I do have to go right after that. The stonecutter does not cut feet, interestingly, points out Aku Inu.
Yeah.
Okay. Kashmir says, I tipped. My initials are BC. It's been a few tips ago. I'm worried it didn't get to you. Let me double check. If it was an international one, sometimes these can take 15 minutes to process or more. But let's see. I don't see any from BC in the last... Oh, wait. 21 minutes ago. This might be you. Okay, yeah, sorry. That came in right after the $200 one from... Or, no. Well, it came in right after a big one, and it got lost in the shuffle. Sorry about that. Kashmir Witch. That is going to put us 38 away from the next face camera expansion. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. That was 20 minutes ago. Yeah, sometimes it takes 15 minutes for the international ones to go through, but if it's been 20 and I haven't said anything, it's probably there and I might have missed it. It doesn't happen often, and I apologize when it does. So, yeah. No, it went through, Kashmir. Thank you for calling that up to my attention. Okay, so part of me thinks that, like, I should take some of these blocks and just put them in the proper thing. Like, we've got our, what do you call it? Storage, our block storage. Dirt goes in the dirt. You can put wood in the wood. Do. Real simple stuff. Another brick fence. I guess I can go in another one. I don't know. So, I don't, like, I've got a bunch of weird random chests and stuff down here, too, where I'm just putting, like, arbitrary things. Ooh, I think I do want to actually cook all the potatoes. So, we'll just...
Nom, nom, nom.
Okay. I've got room now to grab some lava.
Cleo's here.
Wait, is Cleo here? Howdy, Cleo. Joe Hill's here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream out there in Zombieland. With your, I don't know, what do they do in Zombieland? Look for Twinkies and theme parks and stuff. But I hope you enjoyed it. Shock True says, wow, that is creepy. Happy birthday, Joe. Oh, yeah, if you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, the camera gets bigger when people tip, and people have been tipping a lot today. We are currently 38 away from the next face camera expansion, and tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. But yeah, as the camera gets bigger, it also gets slightly more transparent, so it's kind of easier to see through. But yeah, I'm in full Beetlejuice mode. Got my Beetlejuice costume on and everything. So, yay. Okay. Welcome, Raiders. I am just over here. Cleo, I hope you don't mind. You know that thing at the top of the hill with all the nonsense? I'm just kind of starting to rip all that out. Like, I hope you didn't need any of that. I'm mostly ripping my stuff out first, but I figure that I will probably encourage you to rip out your stuff at some point, if not just straight up move it. But yeah, I am joined on the call today by Badger Spanner. Cleo says, I need the stuff in the chest. Well, I'll just move it to different chests, and I'll create an elaborate scavenger hunt, and it'll be really fun. You know? Very
entertaining and not at all annoying.
No, not at all annoying. I've got my top British consultant here on what... would that annoy a British person if all of their things were moved like half a kilometer away with...
A little, yeah, just a little.
Okay. Well, then maybe I will not do that. Cleo, you really dodged a bullet there. But this is why we bring in outside consultants when we're dealing with cross-cultural matters, you know? My experience and your experience are going to be different. And you know what? I need to defer to the expertise of others. So yeah. I'm happy to do it. So, yeah, basically I'm taking all the arbitrary stuff that was in those chests up here and moving them to chests on this side of the lake. At least my things. I'm moving my things first because I'm going to build a starter house.
Cleo said that's Joe in a nutshell. And Little Indian 61 said, he definitely is a nut.
Grian says I deserve this. Thanks, G. Oh, whoops, all caps. Somebody probably should go to bed before all the mobs spawn. Just British things. Says Amy. Okay, very repetitive name, but I like it.
Nice. British. Just
Hair says that thing at the top of the hill with all the nonsense is a good Twitter bio if I've ever heard one.
What's that coming over the hill? Is it a Joe Hill? Sorry, it just reminded me of a terrible, terrible song.
It's okay. You know, I've never heard that song, so it doesn't bother me. Like,
yeah.
It
was very much of the British early noughties indie scene.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad to have that behind me.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is I'm gonna get over there at some point, and then somebody will put a song on the jukebox, and you'll be like, I have nothing but terrible memories of this song. And I'll be like, what a delightful cross-cultural experience!
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It's just like, no, these Nandos are insufficiently cheeky, Joe. And I'm like, but I'm having fun.
Oh, yeah, Nando's used to play, like, Portuguese covers of indie rock songs that were in the charts. So every now and then I would go and have a Nando's and there'd be, like, Franz Ferdinand playing in the background in Portuguese.
How did I not know this? You can just get Portuguese. I need to hire people to do Portuguese covers of my songs.
It's a lovely language.
It is.
No,
It's a gorgeous
Nando's
language.
is a chicken restaurant chain. And it's, surprisingly British, even though it's Portuguese and Brazilian.
Oh, okay. So there actually is a reason that the music was Portuguese. It wasn't just like an arbitrary thing.
It is a Portuguese-style restaurant.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But hey, chicken.
Lucharachita says, this is crucial Nando's lore. How have I never heard any of this? NJ says I already had multilingual versions of my own songs on the to-do list. Really?
Nice.
I forgot that was on there, but I'm glad that Past Me was smart enough to ask you to write that down, NJ, because it's a great idea, and I stand by it. Meanwhile, we got a tip rolling in from Katharina for 30. Thank you very much, Katharina. Boom. That is going to put us just 8 away from the next Face Camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Bertle Johnson, Cyan Pie. We do have a rule against yelling in all caps. I know you're excited about my birthday. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but please don't yell in all caps. Okay. So we can now destroy this entire chest. Oop. Look, well, this is kind of like progress. I mean, I'm just dumping this in chests across the water, but it feels like I'm doing something.
Because you are.
Because I am. Well, that's the thing, though, is like when we do the episode about building the starter house, I'm not going to have time to really focus on, like, here's why we selected this land. Because, like, I need to focus on visiting the other people's starter houses to steal their ideas. So, like, I feel like closing this episode by being like, hey, this is the rough area. I'm not going to pick a specific plot yet, because some of that might depend on which ideas I steal from other people, if that makes sense. Because, like, one of the ideas I might steal is building it on a hill, or building it partially underwater, and that would move the house forward or back, depending, you know?
Yeah.
But hey, it looks like we just had another tip roll in from Marcel, who says, happy birthday to the best Joe Hills on Hermitcraft. You scoped that a little bit narrowly, but I accept. So thank you very much. That's going to put us $12 past our next Face Camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do-do-do-do. Okay, and we're going to lower the Joe Passy now. Burr to frigid 32%. And we also had a tip roll in from Yergi for 10, who says, expand and happy birthday. Well, thank you, Yergi. That puts us 28 away from the next Face Camera expansion. We got 8 from Andrea that just rolled in. Thank you, Andrea. That puts us 20 away from the next Face Camera expansion, who says, happy birthday, Joe. Let's see that giant laser beam eye. Oh, I'm sure it'll be here soon enough. Okay. So, let's see. Dumping things in chests. It's like being a reverse surgeon. I guess surgeons sometimes put things into chests. It's not always about, like, pulling out bullets or fireworks or shrapnel or whatever. Okay. Is Cubfan playing earlier? Oh, I don't think I've greeted him yet, even if he was. Oh, he was playing earlier. Yeah, because... Okay, never mind. Cool.
Yeah, you don't have to do a scar for him.
No, I don't have to greet him every time like Scar. Cubfan is far less entitled.
It's just less needy, man.
Far less entitled than Scar is entitled. Yeah. Oh man, I just want to do a Disney song about Scar, because Scar he loves Disney so much, and so like doing it though as like it's the bad guy song about the hero. Like the song is about how much about this. The joke is that the song is about me disliking Scar, but it's all for reasons that make Scar great, or something. I'd have to be very careful with it to make sure that like people didn't think I legitimately disliked him though. But like, Scar, he thinks he's a hero, but we all know he's a scourge. Scar, he thinks he's on the brink of greatness. Meanwhile, I'm on the verge of striking into the hearts of every hermit across the land. Well, Scar's already there. Soon his hat will be in hand. I don't know. I haven't actually thought this through, but like I feel like the premise feels like it works with the concept musically. I don't know. I have to now. All I have to do is write words and then tell my brother to write music. Hey, we just got another tip rolling in from Jason for 8, who says, really enjoying seeing the reaction to those from other streams, getting the Joe Hills experience for the first time. Love the streams. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, it's fun seeing so many Raiders in the house. Mahi Zero says, like, one of Gaston's songs. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It would be a very Gaston-esque song.
I mean, yeah, but Scar is far more talented than Gaston.
Yeah. Well, no, but like Gaston complains about other people.
Oh,
in
yeah,
his songs. It's kind of like, so it's kind of like yeah. Okay. So this one is Cleo's, I think. Yeah, I removed all 3 of my chests. Yeah, and we're gonna pull this. We're gonna pull that. What is that in the background? You mean my face? Here, we'll search in the inventory here for human eyeball. Oops, spelled it wrong. Found it.
And an eyeball too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like some sort of weird like EverQuest thing. Yeah, I've gotta go get 15 human eyeballs.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that just makes me feel a bit queasy.
Sorry. I never stop and think what my art, how my art is hurting others. I went the wrong way. Sorry, horse. Okay. There's just a random wax exposed cut copper stairs aging over here. I've got plans with friends this evening, but I'm not going to go into detail because of operational security reasons. Just in general, you know, it's not always a good idea to announce where you're going to be and when you're going to be there.
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this evening.
Yeah, I'm glad you get to spend some time with some friends. Zloy. Joe is not a Amazon person. Alas.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was weird that you were like, it's good that you get to spend time with your friends. Zloy, I was like,
Zloy is your
Zloy
friend.
is not going to be at my thing tonight. Like,
he's even far away from you than I am.
Probably, yeah.
But yes, there's the tip thing, and that's it, unfortunately.
Yeah, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHillsLoy. But yeah, we don't have gift subs here because I don't have a contract with Amazon like that.
Zloy's not my friend.
Why would you bring Zloy into this conversation? Oh. Okay, so looks like we need to lay our heads down and dream real quick. Why is this not working? The sun is clearly behind the horizon. Okay.
There we go.
So speaking of that statues question, I actually was trying to make a statues book for myself the other day before Cleo and Jem decided to slay me instead. So I still need to kill one more chicken to get a feather. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, 2 feathers. Now I can... Because I made the book and I had the ink. Although, now that I've moved all my stuff around, I'm like, where did I put the ink? Yeah, so I might need to go kill another squid. If you see a squid, you know... Of course, there's no squid.
No squid.
No
Someone else must be near some water.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Hermitcraft server. There's always somebody online, it seems. But yeah, what I should do, though, is I should get a... I think I had a hitching post over here. Let's check the boxes, though. Squid ink. I might have left it in the book chest, which we haven't emptied yet. So why don't we head over there now? Oh boy. This is a name that I'm going to need a second to pronounce.
Bob.
Sabaton. Hey, thank you, Sabaton, for the 20, who said, sorry for what happy Borf, sorry for whatever I sent in last time. I don't know what that is, what you sent in last time, but, you're good. All tips are appreciated. That's going to be, $8 past the next face camera expansion, so here we go. It's time to expand. Just doo-doo-doo-doo. And we are going to lower the opacity now, to 24. And there we are. And so the camera will keep getting easier to see through as more people tip. We are now 42 away from the next face camera expansion. I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing things. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we got the feather. And we've got one book. We got no ink. Are there any squid over here? It's hard to see through the horse, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, you've lost compression a bit at the moment as well, so...
Hey, my brother CJ is in the house, who tips 50. Thank you, CJ. Who says, happy birthday, Joe. Enjoy your evening out and have a nice drink on us. I'd give PayPal, but my account has been suspended since 2009. Also, hi, Badger. Thank you, CJ.
Hi, CJ.
That puts us $8 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand. Just do-do-do-do. And we are going to lower the opacity now once I find my face again. There it is. To 20%. Alrighty. So there we are. Okay. So we definitely need the squid ink. I'm wondering if maybe I left it down in the mine.
Down in the mines.
Hey, go in there. Go in. We're gonna need a real stable.
Yeah, 3's a crowd in there.
Yeah. So things I need to steal idea-wise from different hermits. I need to steal a stable presentation. I need to steal a book room idea. I need to steal a composter idea. Some of the things I steal are going to be just architectural, like, hey, what kind of roof material did you use? But some of these things are going to be, like, functional. Here we go, 2 ink sacks. So we can make a book and quill. Yeah, we can name it Statues. Assuming I don't misspell it. Sign and close. What? Sign and close. Oh, it doesn't have anything in it.
Aha.
Boom. There we go. Statues version 2.9. There we go. Isuma has a cool stable, says Snow Leaper. Okay.
Nice.
You know, he's on vacation anyway, so maybe...
Steal his stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, the thing is, in terms of people whose base I could visit that, like, I don't need to schedule a collab with, since he's going to be unavailable anyway, it would probably be a good idea. Why don't we go to Asuma's base? I need a gold armor, that's why. why don't we get gold armor and go to Asuma's base and record like a test idea stealing thing? And maybe the footage is usable, maybe it isn't, but we'll figure out how this is going to work for episode 6. Does that sound good?
It does indeed.
Okay. Screen is iridescent. It's just
It's so
amazing.
sparkly.
So sparkly. 20% opacity. Okay. Wait, where did I put my arm? Was in this chest. Yeah, I couldn't just put all these chests together, right? It's not in this chest. Where's the armor?
Oh no.
Okay. Did I leave it underground, maybe?
Did you have it on you when you lost all your stuff the other day?
No, no, I'm talking about the bad armor, not the good armor.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've got some golden nuggets in one of those, at least.
Yeah, but that won't keep them at bay the same way as, what do you call it? The gold armor will.
I know, but I mean, yes. Depending on how much there was.
Well, also with literally no armor, even one pigman is a problem.
No, I meant that if there were enough nuggets, you could make armor from them.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Here it is,
Yeah.
here it is. Hey, Sheeny, thank you for the birthday wishes. And 10 Marie Wolf 20 as well. Okay. Thank you, Serena. You were right. That is where the armor was.
Well done.
Okay, and we got another tip rolling in here from Susan for 20. Thank you very much, Susan. Whoosh. Who says, your stream is fantastic, soothing background noise for challenging mental health days. So thanks, dude. Well, you know what? I do what I can, where I can. Glad to help in some small way. Thank you, Susan. That puts us 22 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So there we go. Okay. Armor on. We're heading to Asuma's base. I was almost thinking, like, maybe we should take the horse to Asuma's base, but I'm realizing that would be, like, really far away, right? Asuma's is one of the furthest bases to the northeast, I think.
Yeah, isn't he just on the other side of the boating people?
Yeah, which, I mean, the Bodum people are already pretty far out.
Yeah, true.
That's pretty far out, man.
That's like, oh my god, so far out, yeah.
Yo.
Like, yeah.
Let's see. I think that the Bodum people are this way, but I might be wrong. Tortoise.
I'm just going to go and get a drink, so I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Sounds great. La da da da. So Asuma's base is here. I can record myself bad-mouthing Derp Coin. Oh, so here's Asuma's stables. So how are these doors horse-proof? Huh. But wait, if I ride the horse... The horse can't go through the slabs because it thinks they're solid bricks. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is clever. I like this. Horses don't pathfind through slabs. Okay. People are saying Logan raid. Well, thank you, Logan, for the raid. I haven't seen the raid formally come in, but I'm guessing it's incoming shortly. Okay. Okay. So... Uh-oh. Night is about to fall. There a bed here somewhere? Which one of these rooms has a bed? Is this a bedroom? Yeah, there it is. Whoops. Oh. This floor is dangerous. Cheesy Delphox says, has this chat just evolved into a chat room? People can chat. That's okay. That's what the chat is there for, chatting. And hey, it looks like we just got another tip rolling in from Jared, who tips 20, who says, "Happy birthday, Joe. Always appreciate the authenticity of your streams." Hey, I'm glad you do. That actually puts us just 2 away from the next face camera expansion. Can I tilt this the right way? There you go. 2 abacus beads. Boom. You see them? So tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So. Oh no, you know what I realized I needed for this? I actually needed a real book and quill. Because I was going to take notes. I was going to take notes on this as I went to different people's bases. Now, is there a squid over here somewhere that we can kill? Because we still need squid. Good. Yeah, we're going to make another book and quill. Dang it. Let's go kill these squid without punching the dolphin. You might not realize this, but if you attack a dolphin in Minecraft, it will attack you. Its whole pod will attack you. So if we hit any of the dolphins, we are dead, basically. Okay. We got 1 ink. That's good. That's all we need. Oh, there's a second one, though. Where is it? Well, the dolphin has it. Making sure not to hit a dolphin. Don't hit the dolphin with the sword. Or the llama. Okay. 4 ink. That's plenty. Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to make a real book and quill so that we can take notes for about the bases. So the idea is that we're going to be recording ourselves going to everybody's base and stealing ideas. And I think it'll be more visual if when I steal the ideas, I put them in the notebook. We're not stealing items, we're stealing ideas. That's a different kind of grieving. Also, it looks like we just had a $2 tip roll in from Thomas. Thank you very much, Thomas. That is going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do-do-do-do. And we're going to grow that there. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh.
Oh, hi.
Hey, welcome back, Badger. I realized that part of the... Remember how I was like, oh, I got to get a book and quill to make the statues book? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the reason that like my brain jumped to that is because I actually needed a book and quill for this project to write down the ideas I stole. That was part of how I was going to structure the through line of that. And I was like, it'd be nice if I had an extra feather and an extra ink, but I don't remember why. Yeah, that's why. So.
Nice.
Working on it. But yeah, we are currently also down to... my eyeball wasn't aligned properly. Now it is. We are also down to 16% Joe Pasty. Am I going to go to the bases via the nether tunnels? I might take the horses to some of them. The Asuma one, I was going to take the portal in particular because I don't think that... I'm not sure that his base is... Like, that part of his base that I want to go to, I don't think it's on the road network. I think maybe a different part of his base is on the road network, but I don't think they connected all the way to that outlying peninsula. So, we're going to grab some paper and some leather. And I'm going to immediately regret moving all of my stuff across the water here. Because that hilltop was actually fairly convenient from the portal. Why didn't I put everything closer to the portal? A lot of foolish decision making from Joe Hills today.
You're allowed. It's your birthday.
It is my birthday. It's like that song from The Simpsons. You're the birthday, you're the birthday, you're the birthday boy or girl. Okay.
It's your birthday, and we want you to have fun. It's your birthday, so come party, everyone.
Okay. I'm wondering, maybe I left the leather downstairs. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we need... So we have the ink, we have the sugarcane, but we don't have the leather? Unless I left it in the book thing area. Although part of me is like, wait, I need to take down that entire book thing area anyway. So maybe I could just get one of the books from that, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't think Cleo's really using the enchanter right now because it's like nighttime in England. Who would be awake in England right now?
I have no idea. Definitely not. No.
No, clearly anyone with any sense would be in bed.
Yep, definitely.
Okay.
Mind you, it is only 10:20.
Oh, that's true because I'm not broadcasting at my usual time.
Yeah, you're not talking at like 2:00 in the morning like you usually stream.
Yeah.
Or 3:00 in the morning actually you start.
Oh wow, yeah. That's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I have room to pick everything up if I break this chest. Hey, there we go. Yeah, so let's just move this over too. Candles can stay. I like how they float. Harvester9 says, I'm in England. Well, that's good for you, Harvester. Amy says, I appreciate the UK-friendly stream time today. Yep. That's part of what makes things like this call with Badger possible. And also me not, like, missing dinner with my friends.
Yep, that helps.
Sky Razor says, hey, man, happy birthday. Thank you, but please watch the cap, Sky Razor. Okay. So I brought the boat over here. I'm gonna learn to navigate this area eventually.
I think I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, like maybe the entire layout here is a mistake. What I think I'm gonna end up doing is putting in additional portals. Like there will be a portal like near the castle entrance. Like starting with the portal near the shopping entrance makes the most sense because that's the #1 place, you know, people are gonna come in to get flowers from.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I did say I have made a terrible mistake, but yes, I agree.
What was your terrible mistake?
Well, it's been like 32 degrees every single day for about a week.
Uh-huh.
And I just picked up a packet of chocolate biscuits, and they are literally liquid.
Oof. Yeah, that's rough.
But I'm going to eat them anyway, because I want them.
Well, enjoy. Okay.
No, it's just, you know, biscuits with melted chocolate, like, dip. Very nice.
Yeah, like it's like nachos, but instead of nacho cheese, you have chocolate, and instead of tortilla chips, you have whatever crumble.
Have you never
left.
even had, like, chocolate fondue?
Yeah, I've had chocolate fondue.
I was going to say. But yeah, fair enough. It's like there is an actual equivalent here.
I know, but I thought it was funnier to go with nachos.
Fair enough. Have you ever had like proper meat fondue, where you oil
dip it?
the meat in fat? Yeah, in the oil.
I've had meat fondue where you dip meat into cheese, but not
Oh
chocolate.
no, that's cheese. That's cheese fondue.
Oh, then I don't know.
It's like you heat up oil and you fry your own bits of meat. It's like a proper, like, I think it's a proper Swiss way of doing it.
Gotcha. Paul Andrasek tips 20 who says, get some Hattie Bees for your birthday or not happy birthday. Well, I'm not going to say where we're going for dinner, and I'm hoping that my friends pay for it, but I will go out to dinner at Hattie Bees eventually because, yeah, it's one of the better hot chicken places in town here. So thank you very much. Again,
That's one thing that we didn't get to do when I was there.
I
was really looking forward to was getting a hot
things we didn't get to do. Yeah,
I know.
When Badger flew here last time, it was right before the pandemic hit, and so everything closed as soon as she arrived. The only restaurant we got to eat at was IHOP, which is okay, but you know. But anyway, thank you again, Paul. That puts us 30 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are.
To be fair, it was very good.
Yeah. Hattie
and me
Bees
being gluten free, I was like, oh my god, I can have a waffle.
Yeah, because they don't have gluten-free waffles in England, apparently. Or at least not good ones.
They do, but not in restaurants. So it's like, oh, wow.
Gotcha. Well, thank you to Ember Love for the 9, who says, sending solar salutations another year within creation, this crazy cosmic water slide. I'm glad you're with us on the ride. Purple Tower. Oh, then it says, to the tune of wax exposed cut copper stairs. So I probably should have done that more like sending solar salutations another year within creation. This cosmic this crazy cosmic water slide. I'm glad you're with us on the ride. Purple Tower. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. Thank you very much, Ember Love. That puts us 21 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Okay. Yeah.
Anime, we got to see the Parthenon.
Yeah, we got to see the Parthenon. We couldn't go inside, though.
There is actually a Parthenon in Nashville. I wish Joe had told me about it.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a surprise. Hey, thank you, Kit Kat, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. I am having a lovely birthday. It's fun to just hang out and pal around, get some stuff done on the Hermitcraft server. I gotta say hi to Scar. Oh, hi, Scar.
Womp. Good save.
Yeah, exactly. Skyrazor asks if I can put immortalize them in Hermitcraft with a sign with their name on it. That only usually happens during charity events. That's like a special thing we do during charity events. And so I'm not going to do that for random people now because that'll disincentivize people from getting hype about it when we do it for charity. So keep an eye out for that in the future, though. I Dyslexia have tips 21 says, happy birthday, Joe. 21 because my 21st is today. Hey, well, happy birthday to you as well. I Dyslexia have. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños
a ti. Feliz cumpleaños. I Dyslexia have.
Feliz cumpleaños
a ti.
Y muchos más. It's impossible to sing together over Discord because of there's just enough lag where your brain keeps trying to compensate for it, and then you're speeding up and slowing down, and it ends up being wrong. Like, there are actually special, like, live chat software for, like, bands practicing together that is, like, super low latency. But we're not using that. We're just using Discord. So, let's see.
Well, that's spam.
Yeah, I'm going to just get rid of that person. Boom. Next problem.
So, hi, Lucy.
Oh, Loopy Dragon says I should build a Parthegnon for the Teg. Oh, I know exactly how many blocks it takes to build a Parthenon. Because I have a lot of diagrams. And it is not easy. But that's such a good pun. You're killing me. But also, hello, Lizzie Mac. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Let's see. Okay. Do I know what band software was called? I don't remember the name of it. I just remember people talking about it early on in the pandemic. But so y'all can do your own research. Impulse SV is back. That's cool. So, okay, I think we're ready to record this segment. So we're going to take down the 2 overlays. We're going to hit start recording. Hermitcraft Season 8. Season 8. I know what season it is. It's summer. Episode 6, segment alpha, because we're recording these out of order. This is kind of a test, so this might be unusable. Take 1, and action. So, as we emerge from Asuma's portal here, his starter base has quite a bit going for it. It has spikes that impale people if they just jump off that there. It's got lava for people who jump backwards off the spikes. But, when I think about what ideas I want to steal, this bridge is really cool. We did a lot of bridge in last episode. But, we're here to steal starter house ideas. And one thing that I need to steal for my starter house is a stable. We've got horses, Cleo and I, 3 of them now, so we need to have a good place for them. I'm going to just stop the recording here. Hey, Ren Raiders, welcome! I'm doing a test recording. Sometimes I record during my stream, so I'll turn the camera back on. So there, if you look real hard for birthday boy eyeball here. There's the face camera. If you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, every time we hit a tipping milestone, the camera gets larger and slightly more transparent, and folks have been very generous for my birthday. So this camera has gotten crazy big. Welcome, Ren Raiders. Here's what we're doing. I am working on recording my next episode with the premise of the episode being that I still haven't worked on my starter house yet. And everybody else has got their starter houses basically done. So I'm going to run around and steal ideas from all the other hermits and use that to catch my myself up starter house-wise, right? Because it's like, you know, it's always hardest to do something brand new. But if I steal ideas from all the other hermits, I can knock out a starter house super fast. But anyway, I hope y'all had a great time with Ren earlier. Thank you, Ren, for the raid. No, y'all, don't worry about interrupting. It was just a test recording. Like, I'm just kind of messing with, I'm trying to figure out the flow for how the episode's going to go. And sometimes I do this. I just kind of, on the stream, I poke around and I try things and I get feedback from everybody about like, hey, does this take feel good? Does this feel like it's a good pacing? What do I need to do with, maybe I should, like, for example, I was going to come out of the portal here was my plan. And then kind of walk down these stairs. But maybe it's funnier if I just fall onto the spikes and I take some damage, right? You know? And maybe we just play with it. We explore the space. It's Minecraft. And, you know, a lot of being an artist is just kind of exploring different concepts, different ways. You know, if you've ever been to a painter's gallery, they'll have a bunch of, like, studies of things. They'll be like, here's a study of different kinds of blue and curves, or different kinds of red in stripes. And it's just them messing around with things to see how different elements interact. And that's kind of what we're doing here today. We were just doing a quick test recording to kind of get a feel for how I should move around this space and make a good segment for the episode. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to where the portal was, and I'll do this from one. I'm going to turn the overlay off with the camera. Although, if any tips do roll in after the recording, I'll acknowledge them. I'm not going to acknowledge them. Oh, here's one that just rolled in before the recording. Danny just tipped 5. Thank you very much, Danny. Boom, that puts us 45 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much. Okay. Whoops. Oh, no. That was... Sorry. I just clicked on something there. Sorry, human disaster. That was a total mistake on my part. Boom. Unbanned. Okay. Wait. No, I just deleted the message. I didn't ban you. Okay, great. Awesome. You're not in trouble. That was my mistake. Okay, so, Badger, do you think is there anything you want to jump in and add before I start the recording?
No, carry on.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
I forgot to mention, Ren Raiders, I'm being joined by Badger Spanner, an incredibly talented sound engineer and singer, who last birthday of mine, for my 34th birthday stream last year, I had these huge audio issues, and Badger called in and helped me rescue the stream. So I said, you know what? This time, just show up for the whole stream. Just be my special guest. So maybe those audio gremlins will be scared of you and stay away. And so far they have. So thank you again to Badger for joining me. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start this recording test. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 8, Episode 5, Segment Alpha, Test, Take 2, and Action. So we'll wobble in here from the portal a little bit, and then emerge out of there. Okay, so wobble, wobble, wobble. Whoa! Here we are at Isuma's base. He is currently away, so it is a great time to steal ideas and write them in our little book here. Let's see what ideas we can steal from Isuma. I like that right when you come out of the portal, he's got these spikes here. They're good for impaling people. You got a little lava window in case you want to contemplate your own mortality and how crispy your skin could be, you know. But I'm not sure that these are elements worth stealing. They're interesting, but they feel like Isuma things. What we need to look for are things that I could take and make my own. You know, they say great artists steal. There's nothing else to that phrase. So let's be great artists. Okay, so for example, he's got this lighthouse. I don't need a lighthouse for my starter house. So we're going to leave that.
Webcam.
Oh, so webcam installed. Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
I didn't notice other people.
It's fine. It's super subtle. Well, the thing is, I was standing in the portal, and so you wouldn't notice it wobbling in the portal. Yeah. Thank you, Badger. But this is why we do practice takes and stuff too. Honestly, I think I made a mistake by going to the stable first. Because, like, what I want to do is I want to actually steal the idea for the stable most, because I love this thing that Isuma did with the slabs here. This is just brilliant, because a horse can't pass through this, or path through the slabs, but it can pass through the slabs, which is really interesting. So I think what we need to do is kind of go counterclockwise here. I did like the falling off the spikes backwards, or falling onto the spikes backwards. I think that worked. Look at his greenhouse. Where is the greenhouse? Okay, that's further that way, and like, so we're trying to steal ideas specifically for like the starter home that I need to build. So the greenhouse is more of a agricultural industrial thing. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and new take. Okay, so Hermitcraft season 5, season 8, episode 5. I'm in the nether. Okay, here we go. Professional Minecrafter. Hermitcraft season 8, episode 5, segment alpha, take 3, and action. As we emerge from Isuma's portal here, he has quite the starter home in place. I like these little stairs. I like the portal. I like the spikes that deter intruders. You know, that's a good security system, you know. I kind of think I want to do something a little bit more welcoming for my starter home, though. I do like this little trellis he has here with the trap doors and the fences. That's a great little detail. Now, I don't know if you could do this with other types of wood because the other trapdoors wouldn't create the same trellisy effect, but that might be something to noodle on. Uh-oh, it is getting dark. Hopefully he's got a bed. Oh, here it is. And apparently he also has a very interesting floor here. I don't think that's an idea worth stealing, although it is a great shortcut. Yeah, I kind of think I'll leave that as is. Ooh. I like how he's presented his wooden, metal, and bronze wings. Those are cool. And then, yeah, this is very homey. It's humble, it's simple. It feels like a good start to a starter base. Ooh, and these flowers. Like, we don't need that in our place, but it is a cool detail. But we need to focus on ideas we can steal, okay? And so, like, you know, I'm going to get my book out here. I've got Isuma written down. Trellis. Trapdoors. That's a good idea to steal. We can steal that. But, you know, as I move kind of counterclockwise through here, he also has a lighthouse. When I think of my starter base, I don't think I want to do a lighthouse this season since we did one last season. But I do notice this stable has a very interesting entrance. Like, mechanically, I guess horses can't path through these half slabs, but they can pass through the half slabs. And that little THSS difference is actually pretty interestingly distinctive. And maybe something that we should look at for stealing ourselves. So let's go ahead and make a new line here for stable half slabs. Okay, okay. Yeah. Ooh, he does have a cool bridge too. But bridges are going to be out of scope. You want to see me build bad bridges, watch episode 4. You want to see me build good bridges, I don't know. We'll get back to that later, but this is too much for right now. Anyway, we got more places to visit. Let's be on our way. Time skip. Okay, so I'm going to stop recording there. Camera back on. Badger, any thoughts on that take?
No, that was good. That was good.
Okay. Thank you to Rachel for tipping 20, who says, happy birthday. Well, thank you very much, Rachel. That puts us 25 away from the next face camera expansion. Let's see. I said 4. I'm probably going to cut out that part about the bridges anyway. I'm just trying to get a little bit of safety footage, because if I'm going to visit all 20-something bases in this episode to steal ideas, I'm probably going to only include like 10 or 15 seconds from each. Like me writing down trellis and me writing down slabs. Okay. So, let's see who else is online. Cub and Tango. Cool, cool, cool. I've got my armor on still. Michael the World says happy birthday. Thank you, Michael. Is somebody being a jerk in the YouTube chat? Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and ban the person asking if people if they're single. That's not cool. Okay. Yeah, this is Badger Spanner, not Zombie Cleo. It turns out there are more than one people in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Hi.
Hi. I'm going to go ahead.
I'm a different British person.
Yes. Yes, Badger Spanner is an audio engineer and a vocalist who performed on our album. Are you on the first one or the second one?
Second one?
Yeah, she sang in the Good Place Road song.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up. Let me just verify that.
Yeah, I'm sure it was the second one.
Okay. I don't know. I realize I have no idea how to figure that out right now. Somebody says, wait, you were in a band? I've got 2 albums out. They're called Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills and Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills 2, The Secret of the Views. Let me find... Here's the first album.
And yes, T-Rose Macaron. Yes, every British person is melting right now.
Yeah, I'm not doing great in this Beetlejuice outfit either. This is a pretty heavy
I mean,
jacket.
you're so zoomed in right now.
You can't see the jacket anymore. I mean, I guess if I hold it up, you can kind of see the stripes. Kind of. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna put it over the back of the chair. I probably could have done that like 30 minutes ago. Thank you for being the voice of reason eventually, though, because it would have not occurred to me.
Yeah, if you hadn't mentioned it, I'd be like, oh yeah.
The camera resets every day at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time, because in this house, we follow Groundhog Day rules. Okay, and we got about 20 minutes left in the stream. I have some birthday plans with friends, so I can't run long today, as fun as it is. I know a lot of my streams, I kind of like play it by ear, where it's like, if we're still having fun, I'll stick around, but yeah, I've got other people dependent on me for scheduling stuff, so... Yeah, the camera resets at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time. Okay, so let's see. If we did want to steal ideas from people via the road system, we've got ZF, we've got Hypno, and we got XB on the new road extension. I actually don't know whose base is closest to the north. So why don't we actually just real quick run up the trail here. If we look at the...
Bye, NJ. See you later.
Have a good night, NJ. Okay.
Well, good afternoon or evening.
Yeah. Just in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Okay, so this goes a ways. But yeah, I followed this one day just to kind of see where it went in terms of the next pass and gas. But I didn't really identify where the other people's bases were branching off from it. Okay, is there a base somewhere over here? This seems like... Cleo and I... Like, I thought that, like, people would be settling closer to us initially, but, like, everybody just really wanted to be in that northeast corner, it turned out. Okay, so somebody's lit all this, ostensibly for some sort of purpose. Okay, so...
Maybe it's someone's mine?
Who's, that looks like somebody's building over there. Do you see it on the Zoom?
Oh, yeah.
Is that part of Gem's area?
Could
Oh, that's False. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, I haven't been to False's area. It's like... Ever, maybe? I've been to Gem's, but I come through the portal, so I don't know, like, exactly where things are. Okay, so that's Iskall and Etho up there. That's not too far away.
I should probably watch more Hermit stuff this season.
I mean, in fairness,
I've been
so
somewhat
should I.
lax.
Nah, no worries. Okay, so presumably this is gonna go... Wait, what? Did I just free horse speed? Did that actually enchant the horse? Maybe. Okay, wait, so let's go back. I think there was a fork here. This would presumably go to False's. Is there a map on the side of this building like there is on mine? There is. Okay. So False Symmetry, Big Eye, Iskall and Cleo. Wait, 2 Flower Biome. Okay, so we started there. We came up here. Iskall and Etho's there. Pulse is definitely that building we saw then. Spawn is really... Okay. I missed the arrow. Oh! Apparently you need to hit the horse with the arrow. I don't have a bow. We'll just put this back in there for later.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
I guess we could technically go... There we go. Oh, hey, check that out. Yeah, B-Dubs and Corrales did a great job with these paths. This is a really cool concept.
Hyperspeed.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. I am enjoying this swiftness arrow. But yeah, you can tell these are good paths because I'm not having to move the mouse very much. Because that's really what makes people nauseous in a thing like this. Wait.
Yeah,
so
true.
These signs don't... Okay, so he knew that he was going to need signs here. But, like, not enough to, like, do
Not to know
them.
where he was going.
Yeah, not enough to add them. Okay, so then, hey, there's the egg. And it looks like there's a passing gas over here, too. Which would presumably link toward Wells Nights. I wonder if he actually has a path all the way to Wells's, or if the road just kind of ends here, kind of the way it did at the flower biome. This is a nice little improvement for this area.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad he didn't rip down my my deep slate stuff. Okay.
I mean, the blacksmiths looks much better in Deep Slate.
Yeah, this is something that, like, I just kind of worked on this while Pearl and I were talking. And I think it is a lot better. I forgot to put lava in here. I need to go get lava at some point for that. I guess I could technically take the horse through the nether, but that feels dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the sun to set real quick, and then we'll head back the other way. Yeah, the open everything design, like, we really wanted to play with the space this season by having this smaller continent, and I'm really happy with how it worked out. Just having everybody so close together is great. So we're just gonna lay our head down and dream here. Hopefully.
Really nicely designed.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
I do wish the beds were easier to find, because I didn't...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Banderser says, maybe replace the... Oh, yeah. I forgot I have extra ender pearls here. Replace the oak on the blacksmith. Yeah, that's a good idea with dark oak. I just didn't have it at the time I was working on it. Let's go get our horse before it gets too far away.
Croatian samurai, why would you have a bed in the spawn egg, though? Maybe to, like, get rid of the night.
Oh, I did have one.
Want to set your spawn there.
Wait, is this a clipboard?
Wow.
Huh.
That's clever.
You know, I haven't actually checked on the supply level in here. Looks like we're doing pretty okay. But yeah, it needs to top off. I probably want to replace all the tools with iron at some point. I just haven't gotten to it. But okay.
Oh, Zedoff's stream torch.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, because he has a clipboard item. That's neat.
Cute.
Human Lizaster says, all the collabs have been really fun to watch. Yeah, it's just been a way better season, in my opinion, along the community vector. Like, just getting everybody close together, having the proximity chat, like, I've been thrilled with it. And I mean, I have fun every season, but, like, there are different kinds of fun that we have each time, because we're always trying to experiment with something, and pushing ourselves to be closer together. That's a good one. Okay. Oh, that is so gorgeous. You can see it up there. It's kind of funny the way it spawns in, though, because it, like, looks like it's just floating.
Wow. Yeah, that shattered savannah is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that's some old school Minecraft world gen.
I love how it just looks like, yeah, the amplified. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love the little house that Iskall did for the No Wings Club. It's very cool stuff.
I love the fact that he's like, oh yeah, now we need water to get into it.
Womp womp. People are saying now I'm just going back. Well, the thing is, it's my birthday, and I have to go to dinner with my friends in like 13 minutes, so I don't want to be somewhere with a horse on the other end of the server when it's time to log out. Yeah, like with the proximity mod, we got to just say hello to Hypno earlier because we happened to be at the same gas station. What version is this? Minecraft 1.17. Wait. Yeah, this goes this way. Okay. Oh, yeah, because this is the field that false lit up.
Ah, so you've still got the axolotl bug where they despawn, so makes sense to keep them in buckets.
Yeah, that's one of the things about like running proximity mod and all of these other things is that we gotta keep the version.
Oh yeah, you've got to wait for them to update first.
So you don't get to be as bleeding edge. Lizzie Mac says 13 minutes, but probably in a more Australian voice, like 13 minutes, right? No,
hey,
that's
Fizz
not.
Cannon.
It's not even
nice
close.
to see you.
Yeah, I'll try and do a. I don't. Yeah. Do you know how an Australian would say 13 minutes?
I'm not even gonna try, mate.
Yeah, that's probably smart. Your judgment is better than mine frequently. Okay. So here's the thing. I want to experiment with this. If I just get, I wonder if the half slabs, if I just made a ring of half slabs on the ground, would the horse stay inside of them?
If you did the upper ring, yes.
You have to do both?
Yeah. Because it's a certain point. They can find their way over the slabs, but they don't think it's big enough for them to get through.
Okay. Okay, so let's wander over this way. Hey, Steesh, thank you for the birthday wishes. I don't want to do this right next to the pit because that's a bad place for a horse. Yeah. Okay, so I'm curious though, like I wonder it might. Okay, yeah, definitely. That did not work. Yeah, you were right. I concede. You were definitely correct. So it'll only work if it's.
Yeah, I think it's another 2.5 blocks or something.
Is it this? Because I was able to walk under it, so I think it's going to be one up higher than that. Hey, and we got another tip just rolled in from Beebles. Thank you, Beebles, for the 10. Who says, "Happy birthday, Joe. Have a nice night out." Thank you, Beebles. Okay.
It is not trapdoors. Otherwise, yeah. Because this is like old school. Like you used to be able to do this without trapdoors at all. I think people started doing this when they brought horses in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop on the horse now.
See if that works.
Yeah. So in theory, it should stay within the stable. For the very loose definition of stable. I'll remove these extra blocks here.
Looks promising.
Yeah, he hasn't wandered out so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
So the other thing is because I have to steal 25 ideas for this episode structure to work, I don't want to build the whole stable to look like Asuma's. I'm going to steal the slab element from Asuma, but then I might take like, oh, I really like the way that ZF used glass, and then I'll glass in part of this, or something. Barrett Ludwig, thank you for the 2, who says, "Happy birthday, Joe." Appreciate it. That puts us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay, so yeah, this is a really neat mechanic, and so yeah, stealing neat mechanics from people. In addition to stealing just architectural stuff is a good idea. Luchara Cheetah says, "This reminds me of the self-driving car trapped in a salt circle that looks like a solid white line." Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. It's like, it's salt.
How do you want to banish a car?
It's not just for demons anymore. Penny J says, "Gem has quite elaborate stables, so you should be able to steal ideas there." That's a good idea. Yeah, and so that's the thing is I didn't want to log out with the horse at somebody else's base. Because we've only got 8 more minutes, but I could run around and use the portal network and just kind of try and figure out what I'm going to talk about when I do the recordings in each person's space.
Indeed. Agent Zap Zero says, "Are you sure the demons aren't the ones driving the car?"
Oh, yeah, that
maybe,
explains
maybe
it.
That's how Tesla got his, that's how Elon Musk got Tesla done. Like, he did a deal with some demons, and they're the ones that drive the cars.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where you bring in an outside workforce that's willing to work for less,
Yeah, and, humans think that they're being driven by AI, and they're just demons.
Yeah, it's short for anti-heavenly intelligence. I don't know. Hey, welcome, Queen Dark Lady. Glad you could join us for the last bit of the stream. Okay. So yeah, let's wander around in the nether. Boom, boom, boom. Random workbenches in the nether. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, okay, that's probably...
Random workbench in the nether.
See? Way better.
Nice.
It's fine. The Big Eye Crew. Yeah, let's go to gems, because somebody said she had a good setup for horses. Slime Block Casino. I'm not looking for slimes.
Oh, they're all free now.
Oh, are they?
Mm-hmm. He basically ruined his own economy, so...
Oh, how's that?
By getting so many of them.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got some cattle here. Ooh, I like this cattle fence. So, a cattle fence isn't technically something I need for my home. So, if I was going to steal ideas from Gem's base... It's a
I
great
am not
home.
Cleo. Hi.
No, that's not Cleo. That's Badger Spanner.
Other British women exist.
It's true.
I know
We know of... Well, never mind. So yeah, the heads in Warning is a note that I could mention. B-Dubs has a whole llama stable. Yeah. I like the cramped aesthetic. I like the outdoor seating.
Mm-hmm.
That might be something I steal from Gem in terms of ideas.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
And you can add signs to make them with their armrests and things.
Mm-hmm. What is that over there? That looks like a work in progress, so maybe I shouldn't look too closely at it. And the sun's setting anyway. It's cottage cramped aesthetic. Excuse me. Okay, let's find a bed before mobs spawn. I just saw the ladder. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back down. Incorporating the combination of the shaved logs is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The chimney type thing with the dark stone is interesting.
Yeah, it's like an extractor fan.
Yeah. Wait, there's a side door for the porch here. Does that connect? I didn't notice that from the outside, but that's cool. So that's an element. I do like the hanging fabric thing. That's a cool element. Ooh, an outdoor swing. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a clothing line or something, isn't it?
No, this is for swinging on, like you would sit on.
No,
this.
I meant the fabric.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, you're right. It is a clothesline. And she's just hanging up some stuff. That's cool. I hear a train.
Choo choo.
Gem's Market. Ooh. I'm curious what she has for sale, even though I didn't bring money. Oh, wait, I have some in my ender chest. Yeah.
Nice.
Spore
It's
blocking.
very different you having diamonds this season.
Yep. Roots and allium shop. Okay, I'm gonna put my armor back on before I go through the nether portal. Yeah. I like that drip leaf sculpture, though. That's really cool. That's a neat little element. Okay. Well, I think I should probably start running back toward the portal, though. Because this has been a really wonderful 3-hour stream. Badger, thank you so much for joining.
You are very, very welcome, and happy birthday, sweetie.
Ah, thank you so much. And thank y'all to everyone in the audience for all the kind birthday wishes, all the tips, all the support. It is absolutely appreciated. Y'all are the ones that let me do this full time. You're the ones that keep the show on the air. I cannot say thank you enough. Welcome to any of the raiders again. I know my show is weird. I hope you had fun regardless of how weird it was, because, you know, that's just part of what we do here sometimes. And okay, so most of the people I normally raid are not streaming right now, but it looks like my friend Fally from the Shamblecraft server is online. Badger, you're actually a mod with the Shamblecraft folks, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah, so why don't we go ahead and raid Fally here. And when you get there, say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's raid here. Looks like Fally is working on something with sponges and water and bamboo. This can only go poorly. So until next time... Yeah, he just barely survived jumping off some scaffolding. So when you get there, say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's raid here. So until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee.
And this is Badger Spanner from London. See ya!
Yeah, I was going to say, you could add something after London, like London, United Kingdom, or London, GB. Yeah, that sounds good. London, GB. I don't know. Either way, here's the raid. Go. Anyway, this is Fallywall.